long and short of Royal, as far as I've essentially got him written, is that he got taken by a hag into the woods, like classic witch's tale, put in a cauldron, and then it came out totally changed. In this case, that change is that he's a plant now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got wrapped all up in fey magic woods and wilds and things, and whatever agenda the hag has in mind. She turned him into one of her servants, and she's sending him around to do like all this little handiwork and errands and things. In his former life, he might have been some kind of noble, which might have affected the kind of plants he's made out of.
Okay.
But at the immediate moment, he's a leaf.
Okay. As that is, you know that the hag left you an amulet when she left?
Sure.
You would
Left me a
have,
nifty little amulet
yes.
around my neck.
And at one day, today, you would hear a very strong rumble throughout the entire forest.
Dear. If I'm hearing a rumble throughout the forest, it's
Yes.
probably something wrong. And if something's wrong, then I'm going to have to go check it. Otherwise, that would be really bad for us.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do?
Royal is going to attempt to trace the sound, just ensuring I don't come across any of the lesser scrupulous denizens of the wild. That would be bad for me. I can't fight. Fighting is bad. Fighting is hard.
Okay. It's almost like an earthquake, as you would feel this very, very strong, almost tearing feeling through the earth beneath you.
That's worse. That's significantly worse. That's a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab onto a tree,
Okay.
grasp its bark intensely, and then, with my natural racial ability coming to me as I obviously live with it, this is something I'm used to. I'm going to speak into the bark and beg it to protect me.
Please peel me. Okay, you gain bark skin temporarily, as long as you're holding on to the tree.
Thank you.
You would also see that the sky is, well, roll me a perception check.
Got it.
Oh, I can see what kind of introduction I'm going to get.
Oh boy.
Okay, a few moments go over, the rumbling disappears, and you would see with your eyes, kind of like almost from a eye view from the tree, like almost like a bond, right? You would look upwards and almost like the semi aliveness of the tree helping you, roll with advantage.
Oh,
Yes.
let's take a look. I'm going to roll once more.
Please run that one. It would be fucking
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
It's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to help you find the other person. Completely misses it.
Okay, you would see something falling from the sky and landing nearby as you hear a loud, almost glassern crash and crack in the distance, 50 meters north.
That person might need help. Thank you for your assistance. I'm going to separate from the tree. Give
And
them
you
the
really
benefit
need to
of
make you a little louder. God. Yeah. Speak again.
Yeah, my name is Royal, and I'm a plant.
Okay. Yeah. So you detach yourself from the tree?
Going to separate from the tree and give it a very small, polite bow.
Okay.
Turn and begin sprinting in the direction of the noise. That person probably needs help.
Okay. As you sprint over there, you see a metallic glassern plate on the ground, shattered. You would look around for a moment because you can't find a person that you were expecting as you look upwards, and there are countless and countless of these falling from the sky now.
Oh no.
Like tens of hundreds, yeah.
Immediately crouches and ducks for another tree. I don't want that to crash into me head on.
Okay, let me just see if you get hit. Um, I
I
do
wonder where
need
all
you.
this trouble comes from.
Yeah, I do need you to roll a con save.
Constitution save.
Yes.
I can do that. This doesn't count as a trap, does it?
Yes, it does. Yes, technically
What?
it does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I have advantage thanks to the hag's blessing.
You don't know.
Isn't-
Yeah. It technically counts as a trap. Yeah, you succeed. You only take half damage and then half damage from traps. So, divided by 4 is 13. 13 by 4. You take 3 damage. As you see one of the glassine plates crackle into some leaves and then onto your shoulder, right? And you get some sharp glass and metallic pieces in your shoulder and your upper arm, but nothing much.
It's barely a gash, and yet I'm already on the verge of tears.
Yeah. You would see that this is happening all around as you see the sky almost like a how may I describe it? It seems to be missing. But there is this weird metallic pattern going on.
We've made someone upset. We've made someone very angry.
The nature gods, I did something wrong. Remember said bonding with the tree is just like, oh, shouldn't I have not done that?
I'm clutching into a new tree now, essentially, to give me a little safety from the sky, and
Okay.
I'm whispering into it. We've done something terrible. The sky is very angry at us.
Okay. You would see that it starts to rain
Oh,
from said weird metallic pattern. It still has some pieces where there's sky to be seen, and you would see the wildlife around, like the trees and such. They seem to turn gray slowly but surely.
oh no. Wait, please return. Come back to me. You said it's raining. Is it?
Yes.
It's raining metal, or is it raining water?
Water.
Going to reach my hand out and make sure this water isn't just burning the trees.
No, it is not, but you get into your hand, you smell it. It smells weird.
Oh dear. The sky seems to have caught something terrible. Maybe if we help it,
roll me a
it'll
nature check.
better.
Roll me a nature check.
It's
will.
Corona for the sky.
Shush. Roll me a nature check, please.
Oh.
That is indeed very well. You see this water kind of filter a little bit through your hand, and usually when you do so, you have some, mineral spores like that you absorb, right?
Mhm.
And there are none. Other way around, you see it drags a bunch of like nutrients from your body. It seems to be distilled water.
Oh no. I. That is why everything is dying, is it? The sky
Yes.
wishes us dead. That is very upsetting. That's highly unfortunate. I'm going to reach my hands into this dying, decaying wildlife and essentially request their last words. I believe the sky is upset with you for one reason or another, and you're being decayed. What can I do for you?
Okay. You can innately speak with plants. That doesn't mean that they are, sentient, right?
Right.
So they basically only give you a feeling or a thought, right? You would see almost a top-down view of the entire forest. It's well like a mile round orbit with a lake in the center. As you see it starting to gray out with every little bit of water that rains down there, um, you would feel that, yeah, you feel sorrow and hurt in your heart.
It's all dying. Why is it all dying? Why? Who is to blame for something like this? Going to stare up and kind of basically panic. Remember, there's the metal plate in the ground. I still don't know why that's there. That crashed to the ground and everything went terribly. Maybe that's it, and I'm going to go make a
Okay,
terrible decision and touch it with my hands.
okay, you see the metal plate and you look at it. I need an investigation check, please.
You got it.
Yes.
And click. Huh.
Okay, it's definitely metal, and it definitely seems to have the same color as the sky.
Oh no. Uh, I believe the sky is bleeding. I'm going
A
to
little
try
bit,
and
yeah.
wrench it from the ground to just really
Okay,
struggle to pull this thing free.
it's an octagonal piece,
Mm-hmm.
and no, it's a hexagon. Sorry. And you look at it. It has some weird outpoints and things, and you seen the glass plates around, and they almost seem like mirror-like. Roll me an
Oh.
Arcana check.
Oh dear. I will do that. That's being weird. Click, click, and click.
You touch them, and with the last bit of like that you have as an innate magical sense, right? You pick it up
Mm-hmm.
and you get some weird feeling about illusion and kind of displacement magic almost.
Um, it feels as if there's a lot going on here that I'm
Yeah.
only a part of. Maybe.
Royal just standing there shaking with the metal plate in hand. I'm having a panic attack.
He's doing that weird tip tap thing, like he's dancing in place, his feet like raising and touching the ground, like he's. Maybe. Do I know at the immediate moment how far I am from the Hag Mother? Of course. Like,
Yeah,
would I be able to
you
go
know
in there
she's
from here?
not been there in the morning.
Oh no! So I don't have a figure to go to when things are not adding up and
Yeah,
the trees are under attack. That's really bad.
it's a trap.
Uh, okay, you said I got this octagonal piece.
Yeah.
It's small enough to hold then, like in both hands or
Yes,
in one hand?
yes, in both hands.
Okay.
You if you want, you can use it as a shield.
Oh.
Yes, it's sturdy enough to be a shield for sure. It's an adamantine plate.
Oh. That would make sense. That's how I'm going to start. And I have this strapped to my back. I have this urn with like a very tiny mushroom growing out of it. It's only in its beginnings. I'm working on that one. It's my next project.
Okay.
And it has a lid that I've been using to protect myself. I'm going to just wrap a nice like bit of leather and strap this octagonal piece to the front of the urn shield.
Cool. Mm. What are you doing now?
Imagine finding adamant attempt to door.
Now that I've got it in hand, I'm going to well, the sky just fell. It's raining hurt. I'm going to run and try to.
This is the
What I
equivalent
understand,
for
the whole
humans
forest is
for it's
abandoned.
raining daggers. Yeah, pretty much.
Right, it's very bad. I would rather not be here. I'm going to run, trying to use the trees as cover along the way. Although I feel really bad that they're all dying as a result. But I'm going to gun it and try to escape the forest in case it's a concentrated, hateful assault.
Okay, you run towards the edge of the forest and you see on the edges there's piles and piles of glass. You see the metallic plate about 10, 15 feet upwards and some weird, it's almost like a weird construction of sorts. It doesn't feel natural
no.
at all.
That's not right. You're new. You're new here. You should you be here? I don't know if you should be here. I'm going to come closer. There are shards of glass and some kind of construction. Does it look like? Does it look like this fell out of the sky as well, and then all the glass broke off?
Think about a dome, right? And everywhere these shards fell, so at the edges, it just, leaned forward and shattered to the ground, almost like a window falling out of a window, the window pane,
Yeah,
right?
gotcha.
So you have this pile. You can climb there, and you can roll me a perception check to see if you can find an exit of sorts.
Well, for starters, it's still raining in the area I'm at, huh?
Yes, behind you it's still raining. It gets less as you get to the edge, though.
Okay, I'm less concerned, but still need to know what this is then. I'm going to glass still cuts me. I may be a
Yeah.
leaf, but I don't want to get cut. So I'm going to like use this shield of mine to kind of shove some of the glass shards aside and try and get an idea of what this mess is.
Improvised shovel. Okay, roll me an athletics check.
An athletics check. Oh boy.
Hope
Yeah, I'll do
your Hagemother made a strong boy.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, no. You kind of shoveled it to the side, but the path is a little narrow. As you're kind of like hip height, you're submerged in shards of glass.
Ow, ow, ow.
You don't hurt yourself unless you move.
I seem to have made things significantly worse. Okay. I can probably clean this out. I'm going to touch that lovely spore on my back and call on just a little bit of the magic I was bestowed. I was supposed to use it to help myself, but I just can't help myself at the immediate moment. And I'm going to try and cast Create Water on my immediate position to kind of wash away what's around me, like make a little bit of a wave and get the glass to just
Okay, how
push
much
a little
water
bit.
how much water can you summon?
I believe it's 10 gallons.
It's not stupid numbers.
More? Even further?
I can either make it a 30-foot cube of rain that exposes flames. or I can
Yeah,
dump
no,
10
you're
gallons
not
of
getting
clean
along
water.
with rain currently. Let me just get my calculator out because that one has a
Being what I am, I'm not too terribly afraid of having to breathe in water for a little bit, so I'm just going to dump water immediately on my
It's,
head and try and get it all to
30
wash away the glass.
It's almost 38 liters. 37.85
gallons
liters.
in cubic meters. What did you say? 10
Oh,
gallons?
Yeah, 10 gallons.
37.85 liters.
Okay, it's not an awful lot of water. You can make a small pocket of glass that is kind of around you, almost like a bathtub filled with glass. It's
Oh,
less
no.
worse. Yeah.
It's a little easier to maneuver.
Yes.
That's what I'll do. I'm just going to expend a little bit of that magic that was bestowed to me
Uh-huh.
and make a desperate effort to push away some of the glass and in the process make a pool of glass.
Okay. So you try to get out now?
Yeah, in the little bit more mobile glass that's
Roll me a con
I
save.
can... Oh, good. This isn't a trap too, is it?
No.
Oh, good.
Only a self-made one. Alright, succeeds.
Sweet.
Wow, you only take 3 damage.
Hey.
You rolled max damage.
More
These-
tears.
Okay, but you do get out, and you could climb atop the charge pile, and you would get to a weird construction. There is almost an arch there of metal. It almost feels like drowning, and you see some blue-ish thing to the side, to the right. You can't
It's
describe it more as a thing because it seems so unknown.
entirely foreign to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to very cautiously hold up my shield in both hands, kind of trepidatiously moving forward towards it, and kind of approach the blue thing that I can't seem to understand and hope something around here can try and help explain things. I know about inanimate things. The plants, they speak to me. They're alive, but I don't know what these are. Maybe this is a plant I've never seen before.
Well, it is attached to the wall.
Ah.
It seems to be non-moving.
Just prod it with my finger. Are you a root? Or
You point it with your finger, right? And it does this beep noise, like beep.
Poke.
You see something on it, on whatever it is, changed.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm going to try to undo that by poking the same spot.
You point the same spot, and you see the thing turns yellow in color.
looking around, like, I didn't break something, did I? I didn't ruin something, did I? Nobody's here to see me break something. Well, if it's changing when I touch it, I'm going to fiddle with it for a little bit until I see some kind of pattern. I'm just going to keep tapping at this thing.
Okay.
Mostly at random, since I don't understand it.
Roll me a D100. Because this
boy.
could really be bad.
Yes, probably. Just a straight T100.
Yes.
And
Please roll 100. Please, just do it. It will be
Oh.
fun. Sad. Yeah, you tap like at it, and you get overconfident as every time nothing really happens. Here and there's a little beeping noise or a of sorts, and it changes colors a few times, and it kind of leaves off on this like brownish color, this brown orangey color, right? And it's not really your favorite weird color.
How harsh.
Yeah, you look at it though, and it you do it for like 20 minutes, and nothing really changes.
Royal has had enough playing with the iPad.
Okay. Meanwhile, on the other side, Garandone, where did we left off last time?
We managed to put up the oxygen again, stabilize that, and I believe the robots were able to fix the engine. And we felt a bit like heroes that we didn't die while doing so on something that most likely should have killed us.
Okay. During your rest in your little capsule there, right, as everything seems to be fixed, you would see that the Modrons had been working through the night for 8 hours and been basically cutting off pieces of the entire ship and welding them in on other places, right? Basically condensing the ship again because it was so torn, almost like think about
Yeah, they remodel it so it's smaller and use the leftovers to fix it.
Correct. Basically, like it was a torn out origami, and they just crunched it together into a paper ball. Yeah. So you would have a normal corridor and not something you need to float through when you get out.
Sorry, say that again.
So you would have a normal corridor to go out of.
Ooh, perfect. I look over to Blitzmiller. Well, we might have the worst behind us. At least, are we still on course with the asteroids, or did we manage to like stop it now?
I will take a look. He goes to one of the panels and he displays a picture, and he says, "Well, there is something scheduled." Points at like a think about a like a global time planner for the ship.
Yeah.
It states something about a project test. 2. And there are not an awful lot of science tests left alive.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, okay. I mean, does it relate to what kind of science project? I mean, we, all of its results with regards to our course.
He looks at you. He says, one of them is something called a biosphere, and the other one is pyrology.
Okay. Well, would you say the structural integrity of the ship has been fixed?
By status report, we are back at 32%. Good enough to fly.
Good enough to fly. I like that. I like those odds.
Yeah, he smiles and puts 2 thumbs up as he reads that.
Turn. I was like, "Oh, you did such a great job at welding it back up, and you as well with the what kind of spell was that? Polymorph?
Huh?
Because one of them
Yeah, the
polymorph.
silent book guy, he did Alter Self on somebody else with a meta magic.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know that, I assume. So that's why I'm
Correct.
like, oh yeah, polymorph. Because polymorph, I mean, it's such a famous spell. I assume I might have heard of it.
Yeah, polymorph
Maybe.
is think about a like a myth, right? Like a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone has heard of it. Not everyone knows how it works.
correct. He squints like one eye and he's like, "Mm, no, that wasn't polymorph, sadly, but it was a alteration of oneself. Yes."
Oh, well, I have a way. Good job. Made it so much easier. Well,
He shrugs. I'm trying my best.
well, I have a way. I think we need to figure out what the next step going to be. I understand those are two experiments. Well, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I would go from here.
Yeah, you see the Kenku look at you and he says, "Well, we need to do inventory because we need to figure out what is still here."
Oh yeah. Oh, I need to figure out what the hell this crystal is, and I take out the crystal lens as you mentioned it. I think that's how you described it, right?
Yeah, the crystallic lens.
Yeah.
You see the Kenku look at it and he says, "It is shiny. I." And like you see his fingers twitch, just like in his neck and his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Roll me the insight check.
Currently still occupied. Please, someone else wrote it for me for a second. Anyone really?
I can roll.
Alright, thanks. Sorry, mate.
That's 10. He rolled a 16 on deception. What's your insight?
Inside, I'm actually not very good. I think I have +1 or something.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really
It's wisdom
realize
based,
it
right?
early enough, right? And he snatches it from your hand and he says, "Oh, shiny!" and gives
Like,
it back.
like, yeah, well, you know, we had to give up a few things to find it, but I guess thanks. And I put it back into the pocket.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, "Eh." And it's just like, "You might need to find a." He blinks like 100 times before he finds the word, right? And he says, "Identifier."
Well, actually, I do have the spell now, but the problem is that I don't have the material. I think. Let me double check that before I talk shit. Yes, I actually do. Well, do you have a
You have
pearl?
what? No, sorry, he does not.
Okay. Well, can't identify it if I don't have a pearl. So yeah, that's how it is for now. But we'll see. And on another note, would you by any chance have a small bag on you? I feel like I can resolve some issues with that.
He looks left, he looks right, he gives you an envelope. Close enough.
No, too risky if that shit breaks. No, I think it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Anyway, yeah, let's go into inventory and see what's actually left over. I mean, from what I got from the last info is that basically most people died. So let's see who is left over
We are
and what's
surely
left over.
lacking people.
Okay, at that point, I was like, huh, maybe this Tinder idea might be helpful with that.
He looks at you.
Well, you know, repopulation, that's one way to go.
You hear the Kenku say, "Why always me?"
What do you mean? Do you know other
Nothing.
people who are like that? Anyway, let's go over the inventory. The way might not quite be safe yet, so how about you lead the way and we follow?
He nods. He opens up a map of the new surrounding that nobody has a clue of. Roll me a survival check.
No.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what a new surrounding is.
I'm on my PC now. Sorry before, I just had to take care of the little one. +0, so 13.
Let me just look at him.
Thing is, I basically have nothing that isn't part of my equipment on me anymore.
Okay. Yeah, he has also no clue where he's going. And you end up at in an elevator, and you kind of go out and you go like down, and you're on a level. You see like parts scrapped together from here and there, and all the hallways are like wonky as hell, and you need to climb every
like
once in a while.
emergency put together, basically. Yeah. Not the
And
finest work.
of course not, and you can't really use your skates anymore because the ground isn't even enough.
Fair enough.
You do look around and you.
Oh, those skates upgraded now. They actually added a blue light now.
Upgrades.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's a cool little cantrip. Well,
But you would see a unlit corridor in the far back.
okay. Mm,
It seems
does it
unusual.
look a bit ominous?
Yes.
All right. Are you sure this is the right way?
He's like, me. Well, the storage compartment should be around here.
Okay, let's see. And well, I have no reason to doubt him.
Well, there is a storage compartment, but it's legit. Like it's just the storage door. You open it, and it's just wall behind it.
Well,
The interfaces are useless.
great. So how do we figure out where the container is?
He shrugs and he says, "Well, I'm just gonna update this room first." He puts
That
up
seems reasonable.
like yeah, he just puts it like out of service, non-existent, whatever. He just puts it in there for that door. It's just like it's not here. And he does it to a few
Actually,
other things that you've seen.
considering that, I mean, you can probably see the individual rooms roughly on the console, right?
Yes.
So the based on the size of the rooms and the way they're shaped, some rooms you can probably tell what functions they're supposed to be.
Correct.
Like a hangar has a very distinct function. It's probably shaped in a very specific way.
Yeah, very boxy.
Yeah. Would I be able to have a look at the existing map, figure out what if the rooms that are being assigned match on the map with what the functions of the room actually looks like? All right, I can do that. 17.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, 15.
Okay, you would know there's some very distinct buildings. Two of them strike out the most. On one of the highest up levels, you would see a big, like very long room, right? And it's pretty close to the core. It seems to have also a lot of power lines going to and from it.
Okay.
Some sort of reactor maybe. And the other one is a half sphere, and it's on your level. And the top one is out of your priority level, so you can't really see what it's labeled, right? It's classified. And the one on your level says Biosphere Project.
Wait, has he actually already reset my admin rights?
Well,
because we didn't have the time for
his
it yet.
interface currently.
Oh, okay, so even his admin rights are not allowed to see
Correct.
what's behind that. I see, all right. Well, I don't see anything immediate that might be the storage, but I see the power dome there. Maybe we can go from there and see what's actually still working there.
Let's
You need
see if
food.
it is still functioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you wiggle your way over there throughout the jagged corridors. I want you to roll me a dexterity saving throw because there's a sharp piece of metal sticking out, and maybe you're running into it during your investigative work, looking at the screen.
I 9.
You definitely do. That's 5 piercing damage.
Thanks, that's a third of my life.
Yeah. You walk and you have this like jagged piece of metal, right? And you kind of walk and you feel on your upper leg, you feel a tearing like a big cut into your leg, like a centimeter or two deep. It's pretty nasty.
I'm like, fuck, no, I need to heal this again. And use Cure Wounded to basically go back to full life.
Okay.
I'm not risking walking around low life, mate. Not with my health
immediately healing. Okay. Yeah, you get to the biosphere and it seems to be out of power.
That's not particularly good. If the biosphere has no power, we can't produce any food or let anything.
He scratches and he says, "I don't know anything about this project." And I don't
let's check
understand
out
it
the
as yeah. He basically gives you like the stock description of the project, and he's like, I don't understand it, and gives it to you.
Alright, I'll have a look at it.
Okay. Investigation, please. Let's see how much you can get out of it because it's very technical.
Well, maybe this is the time when the investigation rolls well, or probably not. Actually, not bad. 17.
Okay, you get it's a biosphere for producing food and also working on something Fey magic-ish. Almost like a replication of the Feywild. But artificial.
That is interesting.
Yeah. It seems to be out of power, and by the blueprints, because you rolled really high, you
No, I have high stats. I roll like shit.
17 is really high. And you would also get that this shit needs power, else it's dead.
Well, we might as well help it. This will be bad if the project ends. This actually could be quite interesting. Let's see if we can fix it. And I would look up on the why I would check up on the power lines why there is no power going to it.
Okay, you would have to walk around the entire dome, which spans like 4 miles.
Really?
Yeah, it's that large.
Yeah, but doesn't it normally have fixed entry and exit points?
Well, it does. You go to such a place.
I mean, aren't we in front of one of them?
No, not yet.
Oh, right, okay. Well, in this case, we'd have to, yeah.
Okay, you make your way over there, and you see a panel, right? And the door is like, it looks in a very rough condition. It has pieces on the side being like teleported halfway into it and such. So you see it's not in a good shape. Essentially, the entire biosphere has been teleported as one piece, though. Luckily.
Well,
so it's technically still functional. You do hear glass crashing on the other side of the door, though.
Well, I think I got bad news and good news. Well, let's see if I can figure out where the power problem is. And I would try to get access to the building itself and the schematics of it. I should be able to figure out where normally the power exit would be.
Okay, you see the power is seems not to be cut. It seems not to be assigned.
Oh, would I be able to manipulate that from here?
Unlikely. Give me a second. I will take a look.
Or in this case, my dear Kenko friend, considering he's
yeah. Let me just give you a custom skill for interfaces.
Ooh. I do very much hope it's intelligence based.
No, it's wisdom based.
God damn it! No wonder I keep fucking up with it.
You're not proficient, and it's wisdom.
I'm getting a lot of weird new skills.
There you go. Please, reload your page.
Yep.
At the very bottom.
Reloading the page. Yeah, I got interface. Oh, wait, so I'm proficient with it.
No, you're not. It's +0.
You gave me proficiency though.
No, it's proficiency level, not proficient. Okay, reload again, please. Maybe it just sets it automatically to that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Roll it, please.
Okay. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
that's pretty good. You try to assign the power to it, but you see that it is because the project likely has been cancelled. As you look into the files, why it does not have power assigned, you see that it's a manual priority set. So somebody actively shut off the piece.
Well, I think we have to reactivate this project because I don't want to have no food. And this project has been designed partially towards food. So, we have oxygen, we need water, and we need food. That seems kind of basic. Could you, and I'll turn over to Blitz, could you activate it again? I'm not sure I should or have the authority,
He looks at it and he points at the priority setback, and you see it is like 4th level or higher. You are priority level 0. He's priority level 1.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody really wants that project shut off.
So we would have to hack it.
Yeah, you would have to hack it.
I turn over the bit like, well, you know what they say about unusual circumstances and unusual decisions. I think this might be one of those.
He looks at you and he puts his head to the side as he doesn't really understand what you're going for.
Well, you need food, right?
I do want my seeds.
There you go. And we need water, right?
And he holds out his hand and he says, affirmative.
So we don't know any other place, but we might get food or water long term. Both of it would be in the biodome because they need water for the plants and so on. So makes sense.
Food would come from here, and water comes
Correct.
from asteroids.
Now it doesn't have power because, well, someone shut off the project. So no power, no food.
It's bad. You would also see while you're on the interface, every once in a while the color just changes. That means somebody's like on this interface, and you're not changing the color of it.
Oh right. Wait, did he fucking shut the project down himself?
Yes.
The shiny lights. Why do they keep changing? I don't understand.
Fuck yeah. Okay, fine. Well, how about you look? This is what I'm gonna check out what the hell this blinking is about, and you in the meantime are trying to reactivate this project because we need that food. That is not negotiable.
Okay. Yeah. He plugs a device into the wall, and he's just like, I came prepared.
Perfect. Can I find something that resembles pebbles or similar or stone or even small pieces of fucking element that was broken apart,
Hey, repeat please.
All right. I'm trying to find 2 pieces of matter that could be considered stones so I can make sending stones out.
Unlikely. You don't see them. Everything has been welded to the ground, whatever it was.
Yeah, I know, but I thought like maybe through all the swapping and changing and that like
No,
maybe
there's no
was
loose pieces around. Basically, the moderns have been set to weld shit together, whatever it is. Just weld it to the fucking ground.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Including
Well,
people.
Yeah, if there's somewhere in this complex there's a warforge that is really unlucky.
no. There's a Warforged which is going to figure out he's really unlucky.
Imagine you come out of your like rest of a warforged, right? And you just see another warforged welding you into the wall. What are you doing there, brother? Sealing the mothership of an expense of 1 unit.
This is a very bad nightmare dream for Warforged.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Anyway, yeah,
right.
you would spot
Okay, in this case, I turn to him and be like, "Do you have like any like 2 small pebbles, balls, something I can borrow?"
Yeah. He looks around and he gives you like cufflinks, like from a suit. The buttons on the
Right,
sleeves.
buttons.
Yeah.
No, fuck it, that might work. Screw it. Actually, that's kind of cute. I like that.
Cute.
That might actually even be better. I think that's actually way cooler. Using cufflinks because you have like the James Bond moment where like you
Yeah.
raise your arm and then you. I think that's way better.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I will try to make cufflinks of sending.
You could. It takes an hour. In the meanwhile, you're looking through the history of the interface, and you see it comes from this interface on the other side of the door, like 2 minutes ago.
All right. Well, I guess something inside is doing it then.
He says
That's
something
correct.
inside.
Well, the question is how do we open the door? Can we open it from here?
He points out to the description of the project. Didn't it say plant?
Yes.
He looks low in fear. What plant does use interfaces? He's like really fucking confused.
Well, maybe it's a conscious plant, or maybe the plant is just growing over the console. Not actually clicking, just a weight.
Okay. Yes, he gets out his cane, right? Almost like a sword stands as he. Okay, open the door.
Actually, this might not be a bad idea. I'm taking my shield and my crossbow in my hand as well, just in case.
Just in case the wildlife retaliates.
Yeah, they might not be quite happy to be experimented on. It's a thing I've heard.
Okay. The door opens. Please describe each other characters to oneself.
So, this door, I imagine it's quite loud when it opens.
It's.
I'm sorry. Looking at essentially a green humanoid boy with, like, overgrown, like, he looks like he might be a hipster of some kind, but it's super green. Just verdant all over his body. Like, he has vines, but shaped like hair. And he has this, like, set of leathers. Like, he has all these leather straps in place of where clothes would be over his body. And there's, like, a big urn stuck to his back. Like, he has wildlife growing onto his body, and he has he's crouched behind the console, or, like, crouched behind some kind of debris, trying to preserve himself against you, making himself shrink a little.
Bunch of
And
glass
holding...
shards.
Oh, you're
that would
perfect.
do it.
I could make mushrooms grow on you.
And I'm holding out like an urn lid with a, what was it, hexagonal piece of the sky facing towards you.
Yeah, you see an hexagon adamantine plate piece.
I could use him as a walking food source because you could just have like mushrooms growing on him, and then you just like pick him up.
But yeah, you look into the dome and you kind of see this creature to the side, and you see a blighted almost forest. You see gray soil and dead trees all around. You see glass shards scattered everywhere in big piles and almost covering every piece of surface. You see the creature to the left does have glass shards in the shoulder and kind of the leg to the right.
They are
And
embedded all over me.
yeah, you see almost like marshy, muddy ground. And yeah, you'd see the adamantine metallic, almost compound like, almost factory building like surface of the dome. You look at the piece and the glass, and please roll me an Arcana check.
All right. Oh, nice. 22.
Okay, the shattered illusion magic and the kind of fey magic, you feel it, and you would see that this was a fake sky. You would see
Oh,
it reflects sun and rain and weather almost perfectly, almost by, well, arranging imagery on those to produce a three-dimensional picture from all angles, depending on the angle you're looking at it from, almost refracting in itself.
well, I guess the sky broke. Damn it! So hard to make.
Make?
I look down on the hexagon, which I assume
The
basically.
creature is larger than you.
Oh right, okay. I look up and I say like, and you must be the plant thing. And you see like a little gnome there on the other side with like googly glasses on, like welding glasses almost looks like blue tint. A bit of a wacky red bluish uniform. And yeah, where having a crossbow in one hand and a shield in the other, in a very defensive position as of, and yeah, looking up at you like, well, I guess that's the project. I turn over to the Kenku.
Yeah, you would spot a kenku, almost like an owl, right? In a leathern cloak filled with kind of these blue pieces of varying weird technology that seems to resemble this whatever blue thing you're hiding behind, right? Some leathern coat and a kind of mask. Having a cane in hand with a raven's head on it, looking like straight at you.
You are unlike anything I've seen before. Did you make the sky rain death? Please make it stop.
Nah, I think the biodome might be damaged, so we're gonna have to resurface one of the power grids to make it function again. That should actually recouple with the water source and bring it all back together. That might take a while.
Royal has a mental stroke in the meanwhile of all that you said.
Audibly blinks.
You never described how your character looked, Gross.
He did.
Huh? I did.
Yeah, the Kenku looks at you. I don't rain death. I rain papers.
Well, to be fair, under all that paper, there might be death.
Shrugs.
Crouch to the ground very slowly, like edging back towards the little glass pool that he made initially. I'm not sure if it's worse that the sky is raining death or if there is now
He points
two people armed to the nines in front of me.
It's fine. Don't worry. We're not here to cause trouble. we want to fix the situation. We want to stop the rain to fall and make it all blue, nice and green again.
Yes, that would be lovely. Wait,
Great.
hold on. What are you covered in?
I mean, actually, I think it probably would be a synthetic. Yeah. So it looks like, I don't know. What would it be based on?
Cotton.
Rapidly going back and forth between.
Mushroom
Oh, I
fibers.
trust you. You have my interest in mind, and then immediately cut back.
Actually,
to,
yeah, that's
no,
a brilliant
you're
idea.
weird.
Yeah. It's basically mushroom leather. Like it's basically the synthetic thing is basically made out of mushrooms, which are very condensed and pressed together, and then probably heated up to have like a leathery form. That's basically the suit I'm wearing. I think that might actually make sense. That's very, for one, very futuristic, and second, actually make sense for the kind of travel we are doing.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing extremely low-tech, like, tribal leathers, and you have extremely high-tech leathers.
I'm
Basically,
not really
yeah,
sure if
you,
they're
you
wearing
get to the
leather.
same point in very different manners, yes. The Kenku points at the plant. Well, it can't stay here.
Well, yeah,
Sorry.
I guess. Now you're coming with us. All right, follow me. And actually, wait, no. We just don't touch anything. A lot of confusing stuff. No blinky, touchy. Yeah.
Going to put a few things together. Can't stay here. You're following me. Don't touch anything.
He just basically told you just breathe and walk.
I'll do my best. What is this? He whispers to you like that's better. What is
Yeah.
this? He gestures at
Royal,
everything.
as you look around, you would spot that behind them is more of the metallic compartment, the weird, almost suffocating looking corridors. They look jagged and weird.
Don't pay any mind. It's just temporary.
Is it temporary?
Yeah. I don't want to confuse you, but basically everything can change at any point.
Like the
Well, it
entire
feels as if-
spaceship in 3 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my statement is pretty accurate. That's because that's literally what happened.
Yeah.
He's going to look at the extremely intimidating corridor and keep the shield held over his head the whole time. And kind of crouch on himself, even though the person in front of him is even smaller.
Yeah, I turned to Blitz and like, well, were you able to? No, we should be able to activate the program from back here, so then power should be returned. Considering this is where the project was cancelled, putting it, having a new input from here should put it back up, right?
Shrugs.
Well, let's try. Come on, my friend, you could do it. We need the food.
I will try.
I will support him, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm a
don't have
proficient,
to,
so
you don't. So,
yeah. Can I, in terms of pure RP, join him on that? You know,
sure.
like
Yeah.
in terms of learning experience from my side.
Yeah,
So
your
what are they
point
physically
basically like he clicks something and then you just like a second later you say, "Yeah, click that."
There you go.
Like,
Nice.
very useful, but yeah, wow.
Hey, it's good learning
25.
experience.
Yeah, you rolled a 25, so
Damn good, man.
damn. Okay, yeah, he couldn't reassign the power, but he could at least get the priority out of the system and all the like, offset things. The dome does need its glass in sky though, else it won't work.
Yeah. All right. So the next job is to fix the dome, and I'll look over to what was his name again? Luke? No.
You're looking at a green man.
You
So
never
introductions, I
you
am
never
green
got
man.
them. Yeah.
No, not the library guy. I mean the pilot.
Hester
Which is
wasn't
prob-
there. Hester was somewhere else.
No, but Hester went to fuse it all back up together,
Correct.
and then he will
didn't
come
return.
back.
No, he didn't.
Shit. Should have checked on Hester.
Probably.
I thought he was with us. God damn it. He's my friend. Why would I leave him behind?
Why did you?
Well, I said everyone come along. I wasn't aware of the fact that everyone doesn't actually involve Hester, who I thought last time he came back.
You never asked who is here.
Well, visually, I would normally know that.
Yeah, you would realize that he is not.
Like, actually, Blitz, can you check where Hester is? 'Cause he hasn't returned back.
I can look at his schedule.
Well, I think the schedule is haywire now. So.
Yeah, it's the closest point I have.
Great. I need the gear to fix it all up again. Well, how long did it take us to walk here?
Like 2 hours.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, they should purge, even in the condensed state.
Well, we need the wielding gear to actually put the sky back together. Can't I don't think actually no. Can you put that as a work priority towards the Warforged so they put the sky back together?
I will see. He looks into it, and the moment you've seen him rework that priority last time, right? He taps on it, right, and his entire tablet turns red for a moment, and you hear it. It's just like, well, that is weird. My priority seemed to be not working.
Maybe someone else took over the whole thing, and now assigns priorities on their own leverage. Probably someone from the higher level.
I would assume so.
Well, but there's
They're
nothing we can
talking
change
jargon.
here. Then, at least for now, we can go and check on what happened. The fact, But I think the bathroom in this case we can't really manipulate, and I don't have any of the equipment to change anything. So, yeah.
He shrugs.
Anyway,
They're talking
let's go.
jargon
Let's
I
go.
cannot understand. I'm going to
Let's
start
go.
punching glass shards from my body.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Hector, and maybe we can then also figure out what the inventory is.
Sure.
All right.
A survival check, please, to find your way back.
On a turn to our tree friend, and you better come with us, just in case.
It's this
Unless you want to stay in the rain.
I would rather not.
Well, then that's decided.
I'm going to follow, and I'm going to crouch over you, basically, along the way. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, you basically have his hands on your shoulder.
Great.
You hear the glass cracking on every one of his steps as you and your passive investigation would figure out that he walked over that pile of glass to get to the panel.
Why would you walk through glass? Are you insane? That thing cuts you.
I'm sorry. Something is broken, and the forest doesn't like it very much.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, let's fix that. We take care of the glass later. Unless will my passive investigation tell me that the glass is causing him inherent issues?
Yes.
Oh.
Currently half dead.
All right.
Yeah, he looks hurt by the glass cuts. Yeah.
I'll try to then take care of it and take the glass cuts out.
Okay.
While I leave it to Blitz to figure out where the fuck we're going.
You basically take out a set of pliers.
Yeah.
Do you heal him or do you?
I actually have the tools for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take one of the tongs what I would normally use for smithing.
Yeah.
Basically take the glass out one after another like that.
Punch it back against the wall as you poke me with pliers.
Okay, it will only hurt a little bit.
Only the first one will really hurt. Ram. the rest probably less.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
supposed to help?
heal him or do you medicine check him?
Medicine check him.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. Second.
Medicine.
Multiple jobs at the same time.
Like flattening himself against the wall.
Oh, that's actually quite
yeah,
good.
you get the glass shards out of your feet. Yeah, Royal, you have normal movement speed again. You're also able to dash now again.
That's better.
There you go. See, told you. Well, I want to get this place working. So, it's not to my benefit for it to have issues. So,
you've done me a favor. I'm going to pat you on the head.
Don't ever do that again.
I'm sorry.
No touching.
I
said don't touch anything.
And I said don't touch anything. And why are you touching my head? There's no reason to do that.
Recoils back, like immediately back into the wall. I'm sorry.
I'm just imagining, like, basically bad dog.
Okay. Yeah. Survival check to find your way back.
Okay.
Somebody.
Are we lost?
We'll see in a second. Yes,
Oh,
probably.
Yes, you are. You get into a section that has no power. It's all black and dark.
For God's sake, I can't irritate myself, and I know for a fact the last time we went, the heck was like the
Is this one of those things that will
Blitz.
change with time?
Yes, Blitz, please, can you find a way? I don't know anymore.
I will try. The maps are inaccurate, though.
I know.
Here.
Well, I know a direction, not a way. He points straight upwards and to an elevator that goes somewhere upwards.
Okay. Well, I hope it
Good
can't get
enough.
worse.
He goes up to
And
the elevator and calls it. It takes a minute. And yeah, Royal, you would hear the same as the elevator door opens.
That's
See a light inside. That's, promising.
that's a normality in this place.
yes, it's called a door. Get used to it. There are a lot of them.
Get used to it. Shudders.
He's now crouched behind you, putting you between himself and the door. He's also placed.
I am not a shield.
He's placed the shield with the adamantine piece, like very slightly in front of you, protecting.
I look at the sheet. I'm like,
It's
Maybe
one of
this
the
is
pieces
actu-
of the dome.
yeah, I'm like, maybe this is actually not a bad idea. This could function as a shield. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, let's go to the elevator.
Okay. Royal, for your info, it's an adamantine shield.
Oh,
Yeah, it reduces crits to
Functions
non-crits.
okay. Wonderful. I will put it that way in my inventory.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow
You
the
know we will
routine.
need. We will need that piece to fix the roof. Just as an FYI.
Are you saying that in character?
No, because you said you put it into your inventory. I don't think you own an inventory in real life there.
No, yeah. Royal has like the pot lid, like the lid of an urn in his hand, like
There
a
you go.
shield, and then he also has this adamantine piece strapped to its front.
Anyway, while we're going up there, I'm like, well, I heard some interesting facts about you.
Uh-huh.
You relate to Fey magic or something?
I live here. This is a part of me.
Well, yes, but you were not always you, were you?
He's going to sit and stare at the ground for a moment.
In the
I didn't
elevator.
think about it. Yep, in the steel box that feels vertigo-y.
Okay, you've rode a few elevators before, Gyrodon, so you would feel the elevator go up like 30-ish levels.
Yep.
That is a lot, like a lot more than the elevator should go, and you would hear it stop, but the door doesn't open as you hear a as it locks in place.
Could it be that the outside might not be safe?
You see him. You see Blitz, right? And he just vividly presses buttons and nothing works.
Let me have a look, and I'll look if there's a. Well, first I'll look through the door to see what's on the other side.
Well, it's a solid metal door. You can't look through it.
Sake. I would use my goggles and understanding from architecture to understand if there is actually a fixed corridor behind it.
Investigation.
Okay.
Basically, you poke something
seems to be
through the
wrong.
door, like through the slit. Almost an exclamation point instead of slash.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
13.
Okay, you have a flat metal piece of sorts.
Actually, apparently from the way
I've
this
got one.
described, From the way the skill's described, I basically just look at it, and then I have like a 3D vision perspective of what it
No,
would
you
look
need
like.
blueprints and such for that. And as you have no interface inside.
Wait, let me read the skill, because I'm pretty sure.
No, wrong one.
If you're trying to pry it open, I have a very effective tool for
Urban
that.
infrastructure, right?
To my left.
Yeah, you have a basic knowledge of structure and buildings, including the stuff behind the walls. You can also find blueprints of a specific building in order to learn the details of its construction. Such blueprints will provide knowledge. Your access to the information isn't unlimited. I swear to God, there was someone.
You know how the
Yeah,
building
you
should
could
work.
figure it out, but you have no interface in here to open up the blueprints for the general surrounding to figure it out.
Alright, fair enough. Well, two options. I can unlock this, and we might see the end of space on the other side, or it just
Oh,
might be
no.
blocked.
Is the trouble?
Let's figure it out. And I'll try to unlock the mechanism to open the door.
Okay, roll me a...
Thieves?
Yeah,
Tools?
Thieves Tools. Sleight of hand and plus proficiency if you have Thieves Tools proficiency.
Yeah.
Feeling threatened, Royal crouches against the back of the elevator and just keeps the shield in front of his knees.
So that plus sleight of hand.
It's free.
Yeah. Yeah, 15.
Okay, you open the door and everybody make a strength save.
I mean, I did say
Oh,
that
boy.
might happen, so I
Yeah.
would assume people prepared themselves.
Yes. Everybody roll a strength save. That's why they get a save.
Yes! Well, I think so.
Blitz strength.
The biggest guy. Woohoo!
Yeah, Blitz rolls a crit.
Yeah.
Royal, you were way too like shaky in your hands to hold yourself anywhere, and you're basically like laying flat on the ground almost, like preparing yourself, right? As the door opens, all the air gets sucked out.
Oh
You-
boy.
You don't need oxygen.
Yep, but there I go. I'm gonna go flying like a leaf.
Yeah, you go out the window. You see Blitz, right? He just takes a step and then pushes his hand towards essentially the door frame and just looks at at him flying out and at you. Almost unfazed.
Can me and Blitz try to catch him?
Sure. Sleight of hand, both of you.
Oh boy.
Or athletics
So
of
I'm
your choice.
outside, like audibly blinking.
He succeeds in it. You also succeed.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you basically
you go.
brace yourself with your backs each at the door frame, and you catch him each one hand as your
Right.
arms are yanked outwards. But yeah, you can hold him.
Perfect. We pull him back in, and then I close the door.
Okay, you pull him back in. How do you close the door? Do you have a crowbar to pry it back?
I thought I used my thieves tool, not a crowbar, to
Correct,
open
to
it.
open it. Now it's flush with the wall.
With the mechanism not...
It's a sliding door inside the wall.
Right. Well,
It's kind
the
of
normal
hard to
mechanism
pick
which...
it now.
Yeah, no, but the normal mechanism which opens and closes the door should still be operable. I mean, after all...
No, it usually automatically does it.
Right.
But as it locked in place, it's not applying there.
So what are we looking at outside right now? I'm being held, presumably just face directly outwards.
Yeah, you see a set of a metallic floor and surrounding. You see a firmament of stars in the distance. You've never seen it before like this, apart from night. Never so real and close, almost.
I thought it was cloudy outside.
I click the elevator to go back down.
You know
With him
the
inside.
panel interface doesn't work. As you hold Royal flying like a flag.
I'll look at the Kenku in a slight panic.
It's like these weird yellow sap tears just flying off into space.
Yes. You're also draining oxygen as through the elevator shaft, right? Rises oxygen, and then goes out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
Which could-
just roll the improvisation for his ass.
Which also I assume will cause alarm at the robots because they're probably like, suddenly
It's a leak.
detected."
Yeah. Yeah. He looks at you. He is clueless. Like his face says, "I have no interface. I have nothing to do."
Okay. Oh, I use the shield. I take the shield from him and use that to partially cover up the doorway.
Okay, the shield is
Strapped to
like.
my arm. You can just.
Yeah, first of all, the shield's strapped to him. You would need to reach him first. Second of all, the shield is way smaller than the door.
If the shield blocked the door, I would have just blocked it when I was falling through it.
Correct.
Do I see
I
another
getting the
door down the
impression
corridor?
Is something broken? Like, do I see something visibly broken
From the
in
outside?
this-
Investigation, please.
To who?
Oh, in his
Royal.
case.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
No, Royal.
yep. Oh boy.
Well, you do see a lot of things, but you can make no clue out of it.
Do I see a door down the corridor that seems functional?
Well, there is no corridor. It's the
Oh,
open
we're
outside.
literally
Yeah.
looking straight into the emptiness. Great.
Yeah, you look onto the outside hull of the ship. Yes.
Okay, I have a look and see if I can find another point of entrance.
Perception check.
I think things are going really well.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You do spot one.
With a panel, I assume that's
Yes, but it's a hangar door.
that's good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, you do succeed, but at what cost? It's the most favorable outcome I could give you.
I point towards the hangar doors to the Kenku.
You hear through the like missing air pockets of space. You hear a combination of words, and he basically repeats it like 3 times, so you get everything. After you piece it all together, he basically says, "I hope you don't have a problem with being unconscious."
At this point, I'm gonna be dead, not unconscious.
Yeah, because you need to get to the hangar, and you know he has this mask that protects him a little bit for some time, but you're unlikely gonna make it conscious.
Well, let's see if I can think. Oh, actually, no, I can think of something. Can I use Expeditious Retreat out in space? Because by the spell itself, it literally just says it increases my movement speed.
Correct, but you can't apply your movement speed unless you're on the ground.
True, but I can use it for when I jump towards it.
Correct. Do you know how far the hangar door is away? Like a few hundred feet.
You could use it as a climbing speed.
Okay, so in this case, I can't. I'm like, I just go. I shrug my shoulder, and I have to try. Otherwise, we're just gonna die there, stupid. So you know.
He points like with his other hand towards the plant person, right? And he says, "We gonna launch one after another." And he points at the hangar door.
Oh, is that where we're going? Okay.
He nods.
He says in like the muted, weird like air suction, and he's like talking.
I love how Royal is like, "I am Groot."
Yeah, basically, this is literally the whole image I have in front of me the whole time. No joke.
Yes.
Wait,
and I'm just waiting. And I swear to God, I'm just waiting at the opportunity to say, I think he turned over a leaf. I'm just waiting for the opportunity that sentence makes sense.
Okay, but yeah, roll me in athletics to chuck Royal at the hangar door.
To chuck me.
Okay.
If you're trying something risky, I really recommend you have a sniff of this. It makes it very lucky.
Well, yeah. Whoa, nice.
Good that you are stronger than him. So yeah, he makes it. Royal, you get a trajectory towards the door. Yeah. Afterwards, you're still flying, floating a little bit. You don't have a flying speed, so you're basically stuck on your trajectory. Blitz is gonna hurl you.
Okay.
I
mean, he's
yeah,
a
roll
long-
me in athletics for your
Oh,
jump.
crap. Okay. This is gonna go so bad. I know the first one went well. The second one's gonna go fucking apeshit.
Crit 18. See an at one. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. Yeah, you're
Oh.
on a good way, and you're not even impacting Royal. And now for him, he gonna jump and use acrobatics. 17. Hey, he also is on his way. Roll me a con save, please. Gerdon.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure. Con
Decompression.
save, yeah.
Yeah, decompression and one for.
Am I not used
oxygen
at this
lack.
point to that? Like.
No. Nice.
This is my third net 20 on decompression checks.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna give me experience for that. Seriously.
You only take 3 cold damage.
What do you?
Okay, good that I healed fully before.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be half life now, and then I would have to do a con check.
If you were to fail, that would be 10-15 damage.
That would instantly knock me out. 15.
Yep. So decompression sucks.
Yeah.
And that is like
Literally.
in combat. That's every round.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
that shit is like disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
that makes it.
yeah.
What is this?
Let's leave.
Anyway, you make it to the hangar door, and it has an interface. What's your con save for breathing?
+3.
Roll me it. Let's see how long you can hold your breath.
Oh boy.
Isn't it like specific to just basically that plus conservative? 8.
So we're both in this room, and he's just visibly struggling to breathe, is he?
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. He's doing well. You are the moment you basically you get a hold on the hangar door and you basically grab yourself on the ledge, you pass out.
That's fair enough. I was as long as I got there, that's already better than I was expecting this to go. Seriously, I'm doing half suicide mission here.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Blitz is doing fucking well.
Good Blitz. I mean, I need him because he's the admin, so good that he.
6 divided by 2.
Tess is unconscious after throwing me through space.
Hey, dude, like that went really well.
Yeah. That was way better than the other space excursions before. Yeah. But yeah, Blitz looks a little bit scuffed before you end up unconscious, but he's doing okay. His breathing is doing fucking well. He rolled a crit on you know.
Yeah, I saw that. This feels like normal oxygen almost.
You see him fake breathe in and breathe out behind the mask before you pass out.
I become part of the void.
Yes, basically. But yeah, let me just roll that interface check.
And now comes the that one.
Yeah, he has a 9. That doesn't open it.
Where's the force?
Royal, you may not need to breathe, but you surely are not immune to decompression. Roll me a con save.
Oh boy. Is decompression a trap DM? Oh god.
No, it's an environmental effect.
I can't wait.
I just realized he's level 1. Oh, thank
I
God
am.
you rolled
Yeah,
well.
it's a success. You may survive it. What's your hit points?
Maybe.
I love. He's like, I end up in a bad environment.
You
with
take 4
S-
cold damage.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
I don't think there's any character which can get knocked out of 4 damage.
Royal
Unless
is-
you're like
He
massive
was
minus
hurt
1.
before.
Oh yeah.
I looked hurt before.
How much
Well, it
health do you
looks as
now?
if
Are you
you've-
past half health?
I am super far past half health. I was at half health before.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to check.
Okay, yeah, you're feeling very bad, and you basically have some frostburn, right? You can't.
It's
Acid
something like a
burn,
lime
frost
green
burn,
heart.
glass.
Royal, you can't regain hit points for 12 hours.
Oh, good. I'm at 1 HP.
Okay. Let me see what happens if Blitz gets the fucking door open. Yes.
I mean, he has like. There you go. I was gonna
Blitz
say he
only
has
took him-
plus 6.
Yeah, only took him 2 tries. So, yeah, he gets the hangar door open, and yeah, you get dragged inside, and yeah, Garadon, as you are still having hit points, I assume.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
I have 12
as
from
you
15.
as you're compressed back, you wake up.
Oh.
Yeah, Royal, same thing. You
Oh.
you you
Oh,
you basically
swear.
feel the warmth of the station again, and you the kind of ice crystals growing from your like water. We're basically frozen in place, right? Almost like petrified.
My
As it
body is
starts
decayed
to
like it's autumn.
yeah, a little bit. So you basically start to like melt a little bit, right? The water. So you're very cold.
I need a fucking compression suit. Good that we're in the hangar. That might solve that issue at least. And like,
It's like a
let's
visibly beating seed in his chest like a heart.
let's have a look around and see if we can find some compression suits.
I made one myself because they don't give you one.
Yeah, but in a hangar, I assume there should be one.
Perception check.
I mean, seriously, if anywhere within the fucking station that isn't the inventory, it's the
Yeah.
hangar where compression suits should be.
Can I also stand and look around for something to put on that will make me warm, since they're talking about suits?
Look around as well. Perception check. But no, you wouldn't find one.
Okay.
Straight 11.
Yeah, no.
Oh boy.
Brandon left.
Everyone
Oh.
died. Do I see any vehicles?
There is a almost frigate-sized ship.
Well, we could check inside the frigate.
Well, and you've seen that the hangars still are in a row. Kinda. Like a little wonky and little like a snake. But yeah,
Yeah.
they would still be like kind of in a row, and you could probably reach hangar 104.
Oh, okay.
That's probably where you find Hester.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking as well. Well, let's go through the ships and see if we find the compression suits in there, and otherwise go down to 104 and well, hopefully meet Hector.
Okay. Yeah, you go to
Oh,
the.
by the way, I also keep my eyes out for other useful tools because I literally have fucking nothing or a bag.
What kind of tools are you looking for?
Okay, so I am looking for either something to put metal pieces together and
Welding tools.
melt them so that. Thank you. For sake. For welding tools, bag, compression suit, any form of communication device that is handheld. And worst case, stuff that is shiny and interesting or unique.
Okay.
Does that roughly sum it up?
Yeah, sure. You would find a decompression suit. To give you the info, what it does, it gives you advantage on con saves against oxygen loss and or decompression, but it gives you vulnerability to force damage.
Makes sense.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I better take this on, and I literally just put it on because
Okay.
the amount of times I've now been.
It also has an AC of 10 plus dex.
Oh.
Oh, actually,
So it's
actually
like
wait, no,
it's like being unarmored.
Yeah, I mean, I have my normal leather suit.
You need to switch it out.
Okay. Well, in this case, I'll take my arm off and put that on, and do I find something that is like a bag?
A paper bag or sorts. Yes, you would.
Paper bag?
Yeah, for Parts. Other things come
paper
in
bag.
crates. A paper bag. Like
Then you have no idea what that would look like.
I have one in my room. I can send you a photo. It's that shit that you also get of you know, food services that send you food home. Ordered food. Fucking paper bags that you get in every like supermarket.
Oh, the plastic ones, you mean? But
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
they're not
yeah,
paper. But
yeah, plastic or paper bags.
right,
Yeah.
okay. Would that suffice for an infusion, considering it is categorized as a bag?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fuck
The
it.
the envelope would have worked.
Yeah, but the envelope I feel like I could instantly rip. So I'm like,
Because a thin plastic bag is any better.
yeah, but it's a paper bag.
It's
and
still a
paper bag
magic
is...
item. Magic items don't break that easily.
Okay, fair enough in this case. But all right, yeah, I'll do myself like a bag of holding then with the paper bag. I mean, also the paper bag is bigger, so there's more likely I can actually put stuff in there.
But no, you wouldn't find any paper welding tools or shiny things.
Okay, fine. Then I'll put the leather armor I have in there so it doesn't get lost. And I take it back with me, and I don't find anything else that is of interest.
Okay.
While we're checking for the ships.
Yeah, you. I mean, you don't have access to the ships, but you check through the hangars.
Right. Okay. Works. All right. So we get down to 104.
Yeah, it takes you 2 hours of walking and searching.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
In the meantime, I'll have a further conversation with you, considering we're walking anyway.
Yeah, Royal, what were you searching for in the meanwhile?
Just like he's looking at all this stuff, he doesn't know how any of it works.
You
So,
still don't.
Yep. So Royal is essentially every new thing he's trying to see if it's broken or if it's functional. He's trying to understand what the difference is. Just carefully not touching things in the case that it will hurt him because he's like on his last legs. But like a tool, some kind of suit, something functional, because they were talking about it and he's still like stuck on that. And he's going around just looking.
You look at a bunch of weird looking objects, but you don't seem to get any progress of, you know, what works and what not works. As you go to an object and you just you just hear Gyrodon basically say like, that's broken, just leave that be. And then to another object you look at it, it's just like, hey, that might be useful, and then you basically look at it and it's just like you don't understand what it isn't, right? And also like other times you're like, is this broken? And he's like, nah, it works. And the other time is like, is this working? And it lands and it's broken. And you get it wrong a lot of times.
Very complicated chip.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could repair any part of it the same way I can with the denizens of the forest. No, that would be silly. I'll hurt someone. That would be bad.
Anyway,
looks over
you're
at you.
walking.
Yeah, we're just walking for 2 hours, and I keep touching things and looking at things. Holding myself back from patting you on the head.
Gonna say anything? Hello, Gyrodon.
Oh, sorry. What was addressed at me?
Yeah, you're on the walk. Are you saying anything?
Oh yeah. Well, as I said before, I think you were like part of like a fake experiment, something.
An experiment? Is that?
Well, yes. You know, figuring things out, how the universe works and stuff. You know, the usual
I'm
stuff.
very alive. I assure you.
Oh yeah. No, a lot of experiments are alive. It's fine, don't worry. You're just one of many. It's okay.
An experiment. An experiment.
I feel like I'm psychologically damaging him so hard.
His dilapidated body. I'm not an experiment.
Please roll for mind damage.
No.
Are you an experiment?
Oh no. Well, maybe. Who knows?
You seem completely fine with that.
Oh yeah, of course. Figuring things out is important. You seem to be quite curious. You know, looking around and everything.
Right. This is... Well, I've only seen large trees similar to this kind of size, but this is far more complex. And it has the stars inside of it? Tilts his head, kind of trying to wrap his head around that whole experience.
I go a little bit on a tantrum of like explaining how an illusional spell with couples and a biodome and like an enclosed space, and I got a bit of a tantrum to explain what it is, how it works, and the intent of it.
At some point, yeah, his eyes start to glaze over and he's not paying attention. And he finds like a rod or something broken, just kind of places his hands on it, and a couple vines start to come out. And he tries to weld something together with a little bit of magic. Just like something torn, something broken, one of these random tools along the way. I'm going to cast Mending on it and just have a stick to beat with.
Oh, that's handy.
Handy?
Well, yeah, you're welding metal together. That's quite useful skill to have, especially here.
That's good. Very good. He looks at it and it's like,
Oh my god!
the way mending works for a plant, he's just sticking the two things together with a really strong magic sap.
We're becoming Star Force. You're Groot. I'm the fucking not Wrath. We need Star Lord.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Heck is Star Lord, and
Took you some time to figure that out. How I planned that.
Fuck you. It's not like you made him a plant character. Come on.
I gave him the off chance to like, hey, you want to be a plant person? When he made his character, and he's just like, yeah, that sounds cool because I want to make a druid, and it's just like, yeah, I got a plan.
I'm gonna put a new cast together.
Yeah.
Hey, no one else said anything. At least I did figure it out.
I'm going to plug Chekhov's gun into play by showing you that I can weld things together by mending it with sap.
There you go. Now I just need a big gun. And explosives. And way more attitude. Anyway. Oh well, it's fine. We'll figure out what your purpose is, and and either we're gonna send you back and you can look after the forest and everything is fine, or not, and we'll see. Don't worry. Everything will be found out in the end.
I hope I haven't gone too far out of line. He kind of just clutches the little amulet.
Oh, you're way out of line already, but that's not your fault. Don't worry, no one is gonna make shredders out of you. Well, most likely.
Clutches the pendant with increased anxiety.
I don't try to be mean, I'm just trying to be factual correct. Anyway, yeah. So, we're arriving down at 104?
You're arriving at Hangar 104. You see it being... yeah, all of the pieces... all of the pieces of... God. All of the pieces of the hangar is still there, as the hangars as individual modules were teleported as one, including the ships within. Luckily. So, you look around, all the items have been scattered. Roll me an investigation check real quick. Looks weird.
What are these gifts you keep?
16.
Okay, you look around, it looks like somebody has been like searching and trashing the place.
Okay. Hector? You're here?
Hester. And you get a yes out of the ship that has an open hatch.
I knew you were gonna find you here. Oh, good man. Is the ship ready to work?
He nods. He looks stern.
What's up? What's wrong?
He points at Blitz, right? He says, well, him and his little accountant little friends seem to be claiming my ship, and I ain't having that. I'm going.
What? No! I look over to Let's what? Why would they take it or accommodate a ship?
He shrugs and he says, "I didn't do anything."
Can you have a quick look? You know, just to see. Maybe it's a mistake.
He has a what seems to be a chip in hand. What Hester, right? Has a chip in hand and he throws it over.
Article Blitz on a response on whatever the chip is and what it does.
It's a blue crystalline piece with metal inlays in it, and it looks like there's an interface slot on all of the interfaces where you can plug things into, right?
Right.
Yeah, it probably is for one of those.
Okay. You check on that, and well, you just plan to fly out then with it, or what's your plan?
He shrugs. Your passive insight, as low as it may be, he does not have a sincere plan. He's just not being here.
Look, I mean, I don't know where this is going, and clearly it's not going as planned. But I don't think it is necessarily a good idea to just run off.
We are truly lost. Oh dear.
He's back in the ship.
Oh.
Yeah. Hester is back with his head in the ship.
Okay. All right, I will have a check-in with Blitz then first and see what he can figure out from the blue token.
Okay. You look at the blue token and it opens a document. It definitely seems like a research claim order. Yes.
Okay.
They don't even specify a specific reason. It's just like in the name of Isaac League. It's just like it's very broad. It's just like what?
Well, I mean, I guess they requested because a lot of it's gone, but can you undo it? I mean, I don't want to upset Hester.
He looks at it and he is like, he shakes his head. In order. It's not only saved on a stick. There are copies.
Well, but that means that within the system you might be able to change it.
Correct, but it is on paper somewhere.
Okay. Well, Hester!
What are you going to do? You go to the ship?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go on the ship.
Okay, you go into the hatch, you find Hester. You see torn shreds of the kind of compression suits. You see him stuffing them into like forcefully pushing them into like rivets and slits everywhere in his ship.
Hester, look, think about this. You're going this way the wrong way.
He looks at you. He looks worried.
Look, how about this? Why would you take your ship that you can put in your pocket and not take one of the big frigates instead?
He looks at you and he says, he looks at you and he says, "It's my grandpa's work. I'm not gonna let it go."
Dude, you didn't listen to me. I said, put it in your pocket and take one of the frigates.
Yeah, but with what key?
Since when did you ever only needed a key? Come on.
Well, you usually need a key or a key code to get into the frigates in the first place, or the bigger ships. Yeah.
And whatever alternative is there too?
Well, breaking up like an outside piece, like welding your ass into it.
No, hacking it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal a ship.
Fine. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure, for one, not a lot of people are actually still alive on the ship after, well, everything. And, I don't think anyone is going to come down and immediately take the ship away. So, how about for now we don't immediately set off, because for one we don't know where we are, and second I don't think you know where you're going to go. So
Persuasion.
you might
At
literally just fly into your death.
Persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Really disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ooh. +1, so 16.
Let's see. Ah, I rolled a crit. Ouch.
You're fucking kidding me, you dick.
Yeah, no, that man, his eyes are flaming. He is not letting this ship go. It's like when if somebody comes in here right now to claim it, he's fighting for it, like with his life.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm not. Look, just put it into your pocket and keep it with you. They don't know it's in your pocket.
Well, they're gonna ask.
Well, then just say it's down in the hangar or somewhere else. Just don't immediately jump the ship until you want to know where the hell you're gonna go.
He points out the hangar. You see the blue translucent kind of wall of force, right? And yeah, he points out to the planet that you see for it.
I assume I've seen the planet when I jumped into the hangar, right?
Yes.
Royal followed you into the room out of lack of anything better to do and just staring in awe.
Is this the planet which we wanted to go and scan on?
Yeah, it's unscanned. They won't find me that easily.
Okay. Well. Okay, I know out of character, like you will probably want me to go with him and then get to the planet, and that's how I basically joined the fucking adventure.
You can choose. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a character introduction. It's gonna be railroad one way or another.
Fair enough. Like,
We'll
look.
get some.
Okay. Do what?
You have the choice to go with him now or be there later.
Yeah. Actually, this is actually a good idea. Actually, do I see anything that is? Oh, do you have 2 stones?
No, I
Come
don't have 2
on.
stones. Where from?
I don't know, or anything that is.
Well, you never got to mining because of the jump,
Yeah.
the emergency jump away from the asteroids.
Do we have anything? Do you have anything that is something similar to a pebble? I could, give you something you can stay in here.
He points to a cabinet with there's screws and wrenches in there.
Yot, fuck it. I'm gonna take 2 of the screws. Does that work?
Well, you had 2 cufflinks. But yeah, you can use 2 screws.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll use the cufflinks. It's like, okay, fine. Here, I'll give him one of the cufflinks. Don't lose this. If you end up on the planet, this is how you can reach me. Yeah. Do these things have a limited reach?
No, sending has a reach of 1 universe. As long as you're not sending through another universe, then it has a chance to not work.
Sending can reach through planes, and even then, it's like a 30% chance it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sending is
good. Okay, look. This is how we stay. This is how we stay. If you go on
5% per plane that the message travels through.
Fair enough. I would try to find you, okay? And I can tell you when it's safe to come back, and you can keep your ship or not. And if shit goes down, we can help each other. Yeah. I'm your friend.
Sure.
So,
yeah, you see him get into his ship, and he points at 2 fingers and, well, waves you goodbye.
I'm kind of I'll go a little bit sad thinking of the short time that I was tied to the side of the ship where I hurled all over the place. The races back and forth, trying to go on the ship, the first experience of travel. It makes me kind of weepy.
Well, you do see him fly out of the hangar. It gets really fucking warm. Everybody roll me a con save of the engine.
I'm pretty sure he will allow us to leave the fucking hangar before he flies off.
Oh boy.
Come on, man. He's a pilot. He's not retarded.
Yeah, sure.
I turn to Blitz. I'm like, okay, now we still have to A, find inventory, second, figure out who is held in command, and third, figure out what the hell the next step is. Let's see where we can go from here.
He looks at the interface in the corridor, right? And he says, well, he is flying without permission. It's gonna cause trouble.
Yeah, but I can't stop him. So
Okay. The hangar door closes after he leaves, right?
also, I'm currently not clocked in. That's true. It's currently not my responsibility.
Yeah. You look outside the hangar. Roll me a perception check, everybody.
Ooh, everybody.
I swear to God, if he literally just explodes in a fireball, I would be very sad. Yep. 12.
Okay, Royal. The hangar door opens back up. You see the ship in the distance, and you would spot a few objects flying behind him.
Huh?
Yeah?
Not really understanding what I'm looking at. I'm just going to squint my eyes and stare and kind of go. That's
Okay.
very
You
strange vessel.
you see that Royal seems to be staring out in space for once.
Okay, I'm like, what's up? What's up, little boy? Come on, tell me, what's up?
Well, presuming they are in that large stone that just went flying, can I ask you, what are those other stones that are also flying?
I have a look at where he's.
Very bizarre.
Yeah.
Yes.
He points towards Hester's ship, right? And you see like 2 or 3 other ships trailing him.
Which category of class would I suggest them? Because I assume bigger ships have bigger engines, so.
Yes, you would see 2 fighter classes and 1 frigate class.
They might not want to let him go.
Yeah, unlikely.
Who doesn't want to let him go?
I say, I'll take our opinions like, well, good luck. You have a frigate, you have 2 fighters and a frigate on your ass. Better make it fast.
Yeah,
Is he being pursued?
you hear instruments through the sending stones. Nothing else. You've never hear Hester silent while flying. You see a dogfight breaking out.
Shit.
Hester weaponed
dear.
with a fucking mining arc ray, and that's it.
I'm really glad right now I didn't go with him.
Well, yeah, you might cause his demise with not helping him. Yeah.
I tried to stop him, mate. Like, I did try.
Yeah.
What a bright light show.
I'm like, come on.
Let's see how that
just
plays
run
out.
away. I'm just like, just run away. Just run away. You can't
Staring
fight
at the screen like a movie, telling the characters what to do.
Come on, Hester. They're good or bad. I keep going away.
Okay. I just wanted to look at this.
Wow. Hester, you fucking god.
What a baller.
Oh yeah, let me just roll for the other pilots.
I don't fully
There's no
understand what I'm
way.
looking
There's
at. but I
no
think
way
he's
they're
a
gonna
baller.
beat that.
Yeah. Well, the frigate is weaponed pretty well. Jesus. And the fighters have no chance because he's faster. And
Yeah.
with his maneuvers, he's definitely like
I mean, I love the fact you both times roll net 20. It's just that the one pilot skill is better than the other.
Yeah, basically. So it basically ends off as in a chase, right? So
Yeah.
it's basically the fighter pilots they're not fast enough, right? So Hester's ship is a lot faster than his the fighters.
What he designed it for.
Yeah, he blasts
boy.
them off, right? So he basically he gives them an arc ray and basically shoves himself enough space so he can just blast his engines through. and be gone. But you see the frigate is definitely fast enough to keep up with him, and so it ends up as this chase, basically, right? So
Hester, well done, come on, just the frigate, come on, Hester, come on.
yeah, basically they trail him up to the surface of the ship, of the planet. They follow him all the way.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. A few moments after, you look down on the planet's surface. You see him somewhere fade away in the distance. You don't have really
Well,
much.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Even with the weapon firings, in between, you would hear a crackling sound.
From the sending stone? Well, pit.
No. Weirdly enough, out of the hangar, like outside.
Is that
I
good?
think we might should go deeper inside the ship.
Okay. Please lead the way.
Yeah, you would hear a short moment after. You would hear your favorite goblin.
Oh, right, yeah.
The oh shit is going down emergency announcer goblin.
Yeah.
You would hear, please be aware. We might have a intercepting course with something unknown. Be advised.
What does that mean?
Or
We're meeting somebody.
a short moment after you hear, or let's say after new calculations, something has an intercepting course with us.
Oh, fuck. This is really gonna end up like fucking Star Wars.
Wasn't panicking before, looks over at you panicking, starts panicking.
I'm like, well, shit. Okay, to go to place. We need to either find stuff or we need to find the way to the command area. Let's go.
Both is not fun. He looks around. He looks into a panel as he's walking like down a
Oh
corridor.
yeah, it might be updated now actually, considering that more gets welded. Maybe more
Correct.
gets updated.
Yeah. It is definitely better updated than a few hours ago. And he looks into it. Well, we can reach the command deck. I also found the emergency notice.
Oh, what's that?
Well,
does
it
it say?
seems to be and I give it a description of the scientist, a blazing lance of fire. Whatever it is. A telescope spotted it.
Not good. That's really bad.
Blazing. Okay, out of character, is that the shit that killed me?
No. Out of character? Remember when Torrent summoned her sword? Yeah, that's the sword on the way.
Or the sword?
Wait,
No, I need
when
more
we were
context.
fighting the Death Knight
Yeah.
and like the heavens
Yeah, no, that
broke?
was my question. That was my question. Is that the
Yeah.
thing that killed me?
Jesus.
No, it's not the blade of
Torrent is not
disaster.
a
It's
fucking
Torrent's sword.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, like so when it descended from the heavens that one day when we were fighting at the
Yes.
Death
Yeah, I'm basically
Oh.
seeing that sword now.
You're just seeing it
It's
spark.
descending, all right.
Oh
It's coming
god,
down.
it's going down for real.
That shows at least where in the timeline we are.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm like, actually, can I do a Arcana knowledge on that, or would that be?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Okay. Well, let's go to the command room then.
He nods. You would make your way into yet another elevator.
I hope this time there's air on the other side, but in the worst case, I have the suit.
Elevator music chimes.
Elevator music.
Really, that's the priority, like not fixing the fucking ship, but the elevator music. That's
Yeah, the elevator
that-
music works again.
We did it.
priority.
You know,
really
work
glad this
priority,
process
yeah.
got fixed.
Someone in the subroutine, you need good music, otherwise it's not the travel.
It's not fun without music, yeah.
Why?
I feel
why
far more
nearby
relaxed
ship
at
we
1
have
HP with
music?
elevator music.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
definitely.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, but you get up at a high-ish deck, right? You see, yeah, the corridor priority definitely goes top down. You see, it's almost like
Yeah.
almost the same state as before. As you get through an encountering layer, and you hear him, you see Blitz or hear Blitz say, "Well, that definitely looks like administration deck."
Very good. Maybe you can figure out from here what the hell is actually going on.
You see, it's all animal-ish races. They seem to be all like hyper-focused on something.
Do you think we can go higher from here, or
Well,
would
it's
they stop
as
us?
high as I am able to go.
Okay.
We need to
Well-
find somebody to bring us further.
Well, I think you would be the right person for that. I mean, these are literally your work group. And I think you worked with them partially before.
Let's say I was with you a lot, but I will ask. He goes around. You see him literally disappear for 10 minutes. What are you gonna do in the meanwhile?
I actually will send another message to him. Be like, "Are you okay? Did you arrive?"
To who?
Hector.
You used it while he was flying. It only has one charge, now does it?
What? No.
It only has one. It's not at will.
Ending
It's
stones are once per day.
yeah, once per day.
Oh, once per day. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. In this case. Okay, never mind. I literally just thought I gave him a one-time message. I'm like,
No,
okay, fine.
it's
Once a day, that's fine.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
have one
Okay,
charge a day.
Okay, that's fine. Why
So-
did he reply then?
Well, he tried to reply, but he was middle in a dogfight. He
Yeah.
can't really talk.
Yeah, fair enough. In this case, I will actually observe them and see if I can pick up on anything that they are doing or trying to do. Just investigate if
yeah,
like what they're trying to fiddle around with.
Sure, roll me a investigation. What their work actually is.
Oh god, 12.
You definitely know they're partly responsible for Modron control. You see literally people on like joysticks and consoles to steer Modrons, like in groups, and in groups of like 5 to 10, like drones. Manually giving them specific orders. You know, basically there's a pop-up on a display, and then he looks at it and gives them a new directory.
Yeah, okay. So basically I'm micromanaging the drones.
Correct. You look around, it's a lot of inventory keeping. Apart from that, nothing much more on this level.
In this case I would just observe what they're currently primarily fixing, just to see, get a bit of an idea. And how well it's going.
Okay, you're not an accountant. Nobody knows you around here. Might be,
Yeah.
either A, rude, or B, illegal to, snoop around.
Well, at the moment, my administration rights are still the same as his, so technically speaking, not illegal.
You are not, put in as an administrator though.
Fair enough.
You have overridden illegal rights.
Yeah, I'll stay to the side then.
Shouldn't bolster yourself with that.
Yeah, I investigate further the crystal lens found, and keeping Groot in check to touch anything.
Groot.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check. What do you say to Groot?
Okay, very important. These are people doing very important work. Just don't touch anything. Don't try to put attention to yourself. Okay.
Very well.
17.
Well, it definitely feels magical, but yet empty.
Okay, out of character. That's the fucking ring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I was like so sure, but I'm like, okay, let's not make the total bets. Okay.
But yeah, you would figure out it needs a proper housing to work for the device of sorts.
Okay. Yeah, I fiddle around with it.
In its raw form, without a focus, basically.
Yeah.
It seems to be too chaotic and vivid to work with.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, okay, interesting. And I wait until the Blitz basically come back.
Yeah. Let's see how well that went.
I was having far too much fun with the fact that I'm a plant.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's unusual.
Yep.
So of course
True.
people enjoy it.
This chat.
And it's just the setting as well. It's just
Yeah.
if you were if you would have started on Earth, it would be like,
You're a
free
plant.
plant, whatever. But because you're like on a ship, magically made
very
in a
unique.
biodome, it's like, yeah, okay, that's unique and different.
Yeah, but he would come back with a keycard.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I am a lucky bastard.
I like to hear that. What happened?
Temporary info card for level 3 by emergency rights. Printed by
Oh,
myself.
I look over to him and I go a little bit.
He just
nuts
made an
with, like,
emergency request for 3rd level. That's all he did.
yeah, I nudge him with a little bit of my elbow. I'm like, ooh, you learned well, didn't you?
He is so much in the shit. If anybody finds out, that guy is getting like fucking vented.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he also saved a lot of people and the ship. So
Yeah.
You know.
He's trying his best not to be an illegal person, yes.
Yeah.
While surviving as well. So yeah.
Exactly.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh god. Let's see. Okay, 14. That's not bad.
That's good for you. You would figure out about the ISIT League. Like, everybody tries to stay as legal as they are capable of doing so. But also, like when they get a chance of like doing something that benefits themselves a little bit, even if it's like not in the rule set, it's like, yeah, but I can argue for it. You know?
If they can stay within the gray, that's still okay.
Yeah, a lot of people,
especially if they can
like
achieve something by doing so.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I figured that. Yeah,
they're not gonna be like, hey, I steal your ship because it's your shit, right? But it's like, you know, when I get a higher priority temporarily, that might give me, first of all, some insights, and B, you know, access to a high level temporarily. You know, let's see where that might go.
Okay, I'm like, oh man, I knew you were the best man there's out there for this.
Way to go.
Well,
okay,
thank you, but yes.
Well, it's temporary, 24 hours.
Well, let's see. If here they're only looking after the drones and doing the min-maxing to actually operation, so we're not going to find any information about what's going on in the ship here. We definitely have to go on a higher level.
Well, I can't get to the bridge, but at least to the research labs and to whatever. And he points out at the map at the big long corridor that is like having like 50% of the power currently assigned to it. Yeah, that. Whatever that is.
Well, for now, I think we should go on a higher level and collect information before we go into rooms we don't know.
Sure. Yeah. You make your way to the higher decks, to the research labs.
Yep.
Okay. You see vast, like, whitened labs. Not even adamantine. They have some coating on it. It seems. Oh no, roll me an investigation for material.
Okay. Wow, 24, man.
That's good. You look at it and you feel it's like think about an anti-conductor for magic. It's like like an insulator for magic against interference.
Wait, wouldn't that technically speaking hurt Groot?
Oh boy.
Sorry,
not particularly.
Oh yeah, because he's actually in itself confined. So.
Correct. He's not tethered to something. He's not he's not a like a
Yeah,
Like
no,
a
I get it.
dryad. He's not a dryad, right? He's not tried to
I'm
chewy.
just a plant.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
an innately magical plant. So
Yeah,
as long as
okay,
he
fair
doesn't
enough.
lose his arm, yeah, it's good.
I'm like, ooh, this is where I always wanted to end up with. I wonder what we can see up here.
A perception check, and you know you are not supposed to be here. As well as Royal. Royal is not even supposed to be out of the biodome or existent in the first place.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on, but I think I'm being taken somewhere.
So yeah, we need a group stealth check, please.
Group
Okay.
stealth.
Yeah, everybody roll me stealth. Everybody needs to succeed.
Okay. Uh, I'm
I
going
mean,
to take a sniff of my mushroom for luck and cast
Yeah,
guidance.
net 20, motherfucker. That's a 23.
Okay, Blitz rolls a 15. And Groot?
Yeah, but Blitz can actually be here. He has the
Yeah, yeah.
legal right.
Uh,
Oh boy.
Not so good.
It didn't roll my guidance, but whatever. I can.
Actually, I have a good idea. I turn to Blitz like, well, just say he's part of the research material. Which
I'm
is
not as
probably
tall
actually not
as
far
you
from the
are, but
truth.
You're smaller than I am.
yeah, basically, like, he walks in front and you all hide behind him. A little bit.
I hide behind Groot, like suddenly I'm fucking invisible. I'm like, I'm a shadow.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a reason why Groot could be here, and Blitz can be here. He actually has the legal right to do it, so
Okay.
I'm the
You
only
would-
one who's really
you would see
fucking
some
fucking
research projects on various things. Catalysts of magic, focuses, ley lines, things like that. You see, yeah, magical conductors and experimental ones.
Okay. Do
They are on the same tech level that Hester's ship would be at.
Okay. Wow.
Because you've seen the other ships and they were crude in quality. Well, Hester's ship was pretty good. Like for the space that he got a lot of shit into it.
Mm.
It's very dense.
Okay.
Like
Are people here and they continue their research and they're just fiddling around, or?
yeah, they're replacing parts and looking at prints and data and charts.
Okay.
You would go through a few corridors and would see them through glass and doors.
But while we're walking through there, do I see something that could be actually be used as a focus for the crystal, considering some of the research is focus? Focus.
Yes, you could spot one. Do you want to snatch one of the pieces?
No, I want to spot one. I'm not going to necessarily snatch one, but I want to see if I can spot one.
Okay. You would also come into the kind of like more centric district, and this layer is under the big room, right? With 50% of the power assigned to it, the elongated room. And roll me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Okay. I actually have a really good idea how I could get a focus. Oh god, 13, yeah.
Okay. Let me look at a few things.
I could probably actually use Unseen Servant to get one of the focus, because he is literally unseen, invisible.
Yeah, you could try it.
Well, on the way back, not literally when we're going there and then have to come back as well. That might not necessarily be a good idea.
Yeah, that wouldn't be just smart, correct. Let me just find that picture.
Unseen Servant is going to save my ass. Well, not save my ass, but help me now for the second time then.
Yes. Unseen Servant is a very good spell. It's not situationally good when you need to ritual cast it, because you can't really react onto anything with it. But when you actually use like a spell slot for it, you can get shit done fast.
Yeah, exactly. Or more efficiently. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. I just realized that as well when I was about to say it. It's like, you're dumb.
Okay. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break and then I'm gonna tell you the rest.
Okay, fine. I'm going to toilet in the meantime.
Why does it feel like someone's having mischievous thoughts somewhere around me? Must be the wind. I wonder if that forest is okay. Hmm. Mm. Hiya.
Howdy. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing my introduction, I believe.
Eh,
Alongside Jaredone Runemaker. And we're we're in the midst of the 5-minute break between the session.
oh yeah, intermission. I've been blinking in and out of existence. I heard you guys were in fucking space or some shit.
That's right. I was in some fake
Apparently,
forest, but it was a biodome.
I mean, apparently you also got what's it called? Almost smited by god magic.
Me? I mean,
No, yes. I heard something about Torn's light spear, and I was just like, oh shit.
the blazing lance of fire?
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Huh. Well, that's good. You're not dead.
I have 1 HP, and I can't heal for the next 8 hours.
Welcome to my life. I used to deal with that.
I'm also just a fragile person. I'm only a small leaf. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get used to it. Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
This is gonna be fun, right?
I hope so.
I mean, I don't know. I know what is happening. It's gonna be sure fun, but not much hit points.
I have 1 HP and the whole world has gone upside down, and I'm very ready.
Yeah, this is not gonna be much better. Orgil, sorry, Garadone, you there?
All right, I'm back.
Yes.
Welcome
So you would go past the lab and you would see a person chained up against the wall.
Okay.
Can
In
you
the lab or in a separate room behind a
in a
separate
lab?
door? Okay. Can I figure out what race it is?
Human, which is
Do
fairly
other
rare
people
around here.
do other people seem afraid?
Um,
Or
the room is like 100 feet long, and the researchers are behind a yellow line, approximately 80 feet away.
okay. I nudge at Blitz and point towards the person.
Experiments on beings.
Okay. Well, let's.
Here, let me just.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna DM it to you. I'm gonna send it in the server. Let me just pick for NPC over here, and then in the server, and NPCs. Age 10 to
Whoa.
12.
Oh dear.
Huh?
Yeah. You would hear
There's
behind.
nothing in text of NPC.
Yes, there is.
There it is.
Scroll down.
Posted just now.
Oh, right there now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. In the age 10 to 12, you would also see a device in the room. And behind muffled glass, you hear that this is kind of like some set of like in the hundreds of experiment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I see what's happening to it/him or?
Sure. How long are you standing there?
Well, I kind of have to walk with Blitz, so he's more or less taking the pace.
Okay. Yeah, because you're just looking around through the labs.
All right.
You would see before you know exit the side of the glass, you would see that the device on the other side seems to launch a projectile.
To Blitz, like, what are we trying to find out here?
He shrugs. He said, "You want to see the research deck now, didn't you?"
Okay, find out what this research is about. And I point out where the person is.
Okay, yeah. So you all like standing to the side of the glass plane, all like their eyes to the side. Here. Let me see if I can just snatch, like, find
Yeah,
one.
the thing is, I can't do something separately because I'm the only one who has no reason to be up here whatsoever.
Huh?
Like, you are
Oh,
an
me too.
experiment. It makes sense for you to be here. He has
Oh, okay.
the legal right, you know? It makes sense. If he says you're an experiment, people are like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why he's here. Fair enough. Okay. You know?
All right, so here's the play. I'll say you're an experiment.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
You're my experiment.
Yeah, that's also not going to work.
Basically, like a 3 stack of people, like looking around a corner, ever so slightly, looking at the
Mhm.
Yeah.
experiment.
We're going to guess like the first person
Yeah,
to ask us who
but
we
you
are.
you look at it, and the metallic kind of projectile, it seems to be like a sharped, almost like the tip of a pencil in shape, right? It's basically a cylindrical piece with a thin edge, right? You
Okay.
you would see the projectile go like straight, like center of the chest, but it wears off over time and impacts an inch or two aside from his neck, as you see the creature kind of breathing heavily.
Oh,
Can I figure out what the hell this experiment is about?
Investigation.
I literally have like, okay,
Wow.
23.
Um,
Mhm.
by this, it would be telekinesis of sorts.
Oh.
It doesn't seem to be willing though. Seems all forced.
Like, oh, so it's trying to teach him telekinesis. Maybe.
No, it's
Oh,
more
fuck.
like it's a person with telekinetic powers in like a jail cell almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You would see the researchers. You roll me a perception check. What they are doing.
okay. Oh god, yeah, no, 2. I have no idea.
Okay. Uh, Okay, yeah. Blitz is not much better. You do see some charts of sorts. I mean, I don't know if your character has any, wanting to see in that, but Royal, you definitely see the person like either being very strained or like not bleeding, but like hurt. You can feel it a little bit.
Oh no. Is this all right? Something seems to be wrong here.
Just shrugged my shoulder.
Something's very wrong.
Gyarados, it's for
Surely they
science.
Surely they don't have to be there, right?
Shrugged my shoulders again.
Okay, Royal, roll me an insight check.
Oh boy.
You might find out that you are what he is basically.
Oh boy.
An experiment.
Yeah, probably that should be high enough.
Yeah, you figure out you're an experiment, alright, like this boy.
See. He's kind of
Oh
pretending
Jesus
to be
Christ,
fast.
he's not gonna set out all the experiments free now, is he? Not all of them are harmless.
He's just going to pause for a moment, place his like palm against the glass and stare. Shake his head. Continue moving.
Yeah,
That's
you
related.
you would spot the next experiment concur like 60 seconds later, right? And both of you roll me a perception check.
Oh, goody.
Why always perception shit? 13.
Okay, Royal.
Also 13.
Okay, you would spot that the projectile that comes out of the kind of launching device is a little faster than before.
Oh boy.
Garadone, your passive investigation would catch this is limit testing.
Yeah, I was figuring that. It's basically checking at which point can he no longer stop moving the needle to the side before it hits him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very, very
They're
you
testing
and
like
your
a
morals are
projectile.
like, oh shit, what?
They're
Still
gonna
a
keep
living
shooting
person, you know?
bullets at him until he fails
let me-
to deflect it.
Actually, let me check what
You-
are actually my morals.
Yeah, you're pretty good on the scale.
Royal starts to figure out that they are just shooting things at him and he's deflecting it. Now he's like flinching every time
Wait,
it
where the
comes
fuck
in.
have I written down what my alignment is?
Uh,
Oh, there. I didn't choose it. Okay. I can now basically choose my alignment.
yeah, but your character doesn't
Hmm.
change. What is your I think you had to pick your character's beliefs.
No, actually, I didn't. Weirdly enough. I have characteristics, nothing picked.
Oh God. I mean,
Just
yeah, but
that.
my assumption of your character is pretty like good wise.
Yeah, I'll probably say good neutral, I would
Yeah.
assume. Because that good neutral is pretty much how I played him so far, I would say.
Yeah. So this would be
Okay.
a bit harsh on your taste.
Ah.
This is the kind of round that gets sent.
I'm going to have to save
Ah.
them at some point. He's like muttering. He doesn't have breath. He's muttering under his breath. We have to. They're going to be hurt, and that's bad. They're going to be very hurt. It's going to suck.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
going
also worried what's he gonna do if he ever were to come free. There's also that side of it.
Whatever is happening in this room, no side is like any like
Yeah,
good.
yeah, pretty much. They're just
gain a little
watching,
bit of
right?
hope.
The console to this is on the side. They're just watching the experiment automated, right?
It's semi-automated.
Okay.
Basically, there is this kind of glass in room. It seems to be sitting like above where you are, the kind of watching the kind of
Yeah.
watching deck, and then you have the experiment deck that overwatches the entire room.
Fair
You
enough.
have the
In
machine
this
and
case,
the concrete kind of adamantine composite wall.
okay. In this case, I'll turn to Blitzback. I can't let this continue. I mean, I understand they're experimenting, but this is going too far. Can you put in a request to cancel the project? Because I don't see how this is benefiting anyone.
He looks at a console and he's like, I have a temporary third pass for doors. I can't even access the panels from here.
Yeah.
You see the panels look different.
How so?
Before they have this blue kind of hue, and when they press it has this kind of membrane on top. These ones are glass, like all glass.
I really don't feel like I can help him right now. I wouldn't know how.
Okay.
Well, besides mass murdering everyone, but that's not really an option.
Yeah. Okay.
Wield beating stick with ill intent.
Well, let's keep him in mind for now. I'm like, okay, well, I don't think we can do anything else up here that is of particular interest, but I'm gonna cast the spell Unseen Servant.
Okay.
And then I give him a minor request, just to move something about the tables to make sure that he worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll go back. We'll go back down now. And my request to the servant was, if I remember correctly, and please correct me if I'm wrong, one of the research stations are particular tools for focusing
Correct.
of magic.
I'm not done yet though.
Oh,
As
sorry.
you make your way,
continue.
yeah, as you make your way back, you would see the third set experiment, and you would see the kind of sharp tip projectile impact the side of the neck and is kind of like stuck in the wall. That
Yeah.
didn't before they basically bounced off, right? But that one was hard enough to like crack into adamantine concrete composite. And you see the creature like look down and almost like not like bloodshot eyes, but a little red. And the creature mumbles some words. Everybody roll me intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking course.
How horrible.
I actually
wish we
have
could
a
do
really
something for
good
them.
intelligence. Oh
Yeah,
wait, is
you're
this
proficient.
magic? Is this magic orientated?
It is magic, yeah.
Then I have advantage.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, it's better than
Oh.
4, 11.
Oh no.
God. Okay, what were the others?
Hey, at least it's not in that one. That
Wow,
would be way
Royal. You're familiar with innate magic. While Gyarados never really. Oh God, the other one was a nat 1. Good that you got that advantage. Let's see how the Kenku
Yeah.
fares there. Blitz intelligence save. He rolls a 19 as well, so
Oh, he's good.
yeah, meets it, beats it.
Oh no. I wish we could do something for him.
But yeah, you would get a flashed memory almost.
Okay.
Let me just fetch that real quick.
By the way, was that before or after I casted the Unseen Servant?
You casted the Unseen Servant, requested it to move a thing, and then the
Then it
third.
happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You would get a image through your head and a few mumbled words. Give me a moment. Let me just.
And this is how I became a warlock.
Not impossible.
What?
No. Was a joke.
Kinda hope so.
This is how I became a warlock.
Warlock origin story.
Would be interesting, actually.
Yes.
Record scratch.
Where's
Something
the
scratching-
picture?
Something
pain.
I can't
scratching at the wall in
multiclass.
my mind.
Unless we do that that intelligence warlock variant that I've heard about.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. I looked at my stats. I actually cannot become a warlock.
Yeah, you need a 13 in both your starting stat and in your charisma.
Yeah,
Unless you
I
use
don't.
like intelligence variant warlock, which is the fact of there being eldritch secrets there instead of appealing to a deity.
Yeah, I mean, that would technically speaking work with the character I have, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah. Let's spin this yarn not too far.
There. You would see a set of flashy images going through your head. 4 to be exact. Not in order.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Yes. First of all, you would see his face, and you would see as as your vision blurs up for a moment, you would see yourself almost standing like 10 feet away. In chains, you would hear the muffled words of cruel world. We'll see what it will bring you. yourself would kind of vanish from the place, Garadon. You would get an image of the third, right? The one with the seven eyes and the cracked wings.
Hmm.
Yeah. You look at it, you see it almost floating like through your mind for a moment, behind whitened ground and a firmament of sky. You look at it and roll me a religion check.
21.
Oh God, forsaken. You're literate, all right. You've read a few like
23, sorry, but yes, go on.
wow, yeah, so okay. You're literate, all right, also in religion, and you would spot that this has a close resemblance to what appears to be an angel-like creature. Something that shouldn't or can't be real. Like that don't exist. Like
Mine
that's fiction for you. Like in your mind. Nah, religion ain't real. It's something
And,
stupid people hold on to because, they're stupid and
and
they need something to save them.
and that's how I became a Celestial Warlock.
Not impossible.
Ben Shapiro Warlock.
um, Let me collect my brain for a second.
You can't
That's just him who
speak
got
still.
those images.
You can't speak still.
Are you the one they test on?
You see the creature like look with a half missing head at you, right? You only see nose, lower hair, and mouth, and you see a kind smile.
Like a creepy kind smile or
No,
actually kind smile?
no, that's what I say. A kind smile.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You would hear as the room that you're in fills with almost reddened water, right? You would see or look down, and you would see whitened hands on yourself. Your
Are
hands in
you
white skin.
angel?
You hear calm words as you hear the words apostle and punishment.
Who are you punishing?
He speaks a word that is not in your language set.
Let me guess, Celestial.
Likely. It's a it's the language of the gods. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very information dense by pronunciation. You can roll an investigation check to see if you can get
Aw,
or an insight of your choice to figure out what it could mean.
investigation, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Just by the
Oh,
feel.
that's a 25.
Mm.
Not sure why I rolled twice there, but it's a 25.
A 19 and an 8-year-old. Okay, so the 19 plus 6, it's a 25. You get it's like you get to feel like human mortality, something like that. It's somewhere set in multiple languages and weirdly cut together. It seems to be like think about like an all language. It encompasses some of everything. So
It's
you
basically like if I say hi in 6 different languages at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
right? So you get a gist of it's like mankind or whatever.
I mean, I assume I consider myself as mankind, yes?
Yes.
Okay, like, um, how can it be avoided?
You as you speak your words, you see almost a kind of like you look at the water downwards as you hear those words and you see yourself Yes, and I'm just saying that in a whitened dress and whitened skin. You would see a drop of blood run down the arm into the sea as a ripple goes through the entirety of the span of water in the room. As your feet seem to like walk, you feel sand under the like over the metallic floor. There's an infinite silence going on. You don't hear the water move as you do.
Mm. Why are we being punished?
You would feel the hand reach down into the reddened water as you see basically like the red water on white skin turns to this like purplish color as the water runs out of the hand, and you would hear through your mind as a telepathy kind, you would hear the word washing off the sins. That's all I'm here for. You would see your vision start to change as the water runs back with like another drip of blood. It runs into the water as the entire water turns red, and you see the water level drown down to like an inch or two, right? As you see crosses and sticks and buildings in the distance, a vast sky and clouds. You stand to your ankles deep in it.
How does one cleanse himself of sin? And I hold out my arms in front of me, like as if I would be trying and use one arm or another, like trying to wash myself cleanly.
Well, mankind was never smart enough to avoid the temptation of living.
Wait, so by his logic, the innate existence of oneself is a sin.
To a degree. Depends on how. Existence is a fluid state.
So why are you kept here?
Not for long. You would see a wide smile. My brothers and sisters will call me soon. This
Do you
is just what mankind does to oneself.
do you do you want help?
Creature, uh, back to the second picture, set in the room. You see the concrete wall as the kind of reddened water is still all around and the crosses. Looks up and says, it will run its way, however it's played out.
Ah, dude.
What do you do?
This can go in a multitude of ways.
I love that everybody made the save except for you.
Yeah.
We just. What did we get? Like a tingle in the back of our heads? And he's just.
No,
been-
you will see what happens to you.
Blank staring through the glass the whole time.
then if it comes as it should be, help me to help you.
The creature looks at you.
I look back on a reaction.
Yeah, the creature looks at you. Like, help me to help you. Yeah. How so?
Oh, right.
Passive insight.
I mean, apparently he's an angel. If I go by by what has been read about from my point of view, he's like an extremely powerful being.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm nothing compared to you. So what do you mean?
Yeah, help me to help
Uh,
you. Like, yeah, how so? Do you not understand, or
oh,
shall I repeat, or?
if no, I'm trying to figure out how he can help me. Bear with me 2 seconds. If you fill me with your divine wisdom or knowledge, I might be able to get access to the console and set you free.
Okay.
I mean, that actually would be a way.
You would hear in a calm voice, you would hear the words, "Then open your mind and see."
It's gonna go so wrong. Good. Yep. I
Um.
relaxed.
Okay.
I sort of got if it's anything but an angel, I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, I know. So yeah, you look around, and you open your eyes, and you see, and yes, Royal and the Kinku unconscious on the ground.
Oh, great. We passed the save.
Yeah,
We
you passed the
died.
save. You didn't die. And Garadon is like somewhere, something right now.
Okay.
Strong
Elaborate.
psychics are scary. Let me tell you that one. Yeah, but you open your eyes. Everything seems almost gloomy, like someone put the saturation and the brightness up to 100 from 50, right?
Would I able to gather that I'm maybe in a different plane of existence? Or psychic?
Investigation.
13.
You would get that it looks different.
Okay. Do I see the researchers on the floor too?
You don't see them. Either they're on the floor or they're out of the room.
Okay. I would go to the glass and try to touch it.
The glass breaks.
I would move forward towards him and try to undo the shackles.
Okay. Okay, there is no stairway, so you would need to jump.
Sure.
Okay, how much hit points do you have? Because it's a little bit down.
Oh wait, why down?
Well, because the floor to look at surveillance.
Right, we're like looking down on him
Yeah,
into the room.
you look downwards.
I thought something up there, look
No.
down there. Okay, never
No.
mind. In this case,
You're basically a spellcasting focus.
yeah, I figure. Well, I have an idea what my. Wait, no, that's that's for something else. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if you allow me, but that would be funny.
Sure.
Can I make one of my magic trinkets and have like a small paraglide down, basically, like a really small one, but you know.
Sorry, I didn't understand that quite.
Right, magical trinkets, right?
Yes.
You can, for example, record a message, I mean, mobile sounds, a static visual effect,
Yeah.
and some other stuff. My question is, can I make one of them with like a mini parachute?
No. Do you have the feather fall spell?
Very many.
I do not have the
Then
spell.
sadly not. I assume you can spare some hit points in case.
Probably.
Okay. It's
Sure.
only 10 or
Okay.
15 feet.
Okay, fine.
It's not like a
I'll
100
try.
feet drop, so.
I go at the edge. I like, you know, put my hands there. I drop myself a little bit, just holding onto my hand, and then drop the rest. You know, trying to shorten the distance a bit, but
If it was an optical illusion, you do fall 100 feet.
Right into a spike pit, as foreseen, no.
Oh no!
No. You fall down, and an inch or two before you touch the ground, you float
oh,
as
well,
your
that's handy.
feet touch the ground.
I whisperly say thank you and walk over to him, her, it.
Okay. You walk over. You're small. It is medium, and it's like it's chained up.
I mean, I can just climb up on him.
Sure. Acrobatics.
I will actually use guidance on that just to make sure I don't
Okay.
fuck up. Yeah, I will need the guidance. 12. Okay.
Okay. Roll with
Maybe not.
advantage.
20. Unnatural.
Yeah, you feel a lot lighter. Almost like not without gravity, but like think about 10% gravity.
Cool. I will jump slightly up
Mhm.
and try to reach the cuffs, I guess.
Okay, you see the cuffs, and they don't have like a key lock. They
I'll
seem to
point my
be
finger at him like if I were to shoot them.
okay. Roll me a spell attack with advantage.
Oh
Cool.
boy.
Because think about a person that can, psychically manipulate objects could turn a lock.
That's a 17.
Yeah, it breaks. It cracks into
Yes.
like 3 pieces.
I aim at the other one and do the same.
Okay. You do so. As you basically put your finger towards the first one and drag it to the other, as it also shatters away, you would fall to the ground. Let me just falling damage.
That's not even 5 feet.
No, he is a medium creature, and he's chained 10 feet in the air. Yeah. So yeah, it's 20 feet
Okay.
total. So to the
Fair
chain.
enough.
So 6 falling damage.
In this case, I need to do a con check.
Okay.
I'm past half health. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you have like a little bit of like an ankle pain, but that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, you look at the creature as the chains shatter away, and you're on the ground. You see researchers on the glass, like on phones and on on the displays.
Oh.
Well, I think we have to leave, and you could leave with us.
Okay. Like you see the creature float almost under a featherfall spell to the ground, and he like doesn't hold out a hand or anything, but Like, he looks like a little bit down.
Okay.
You would hear calm words saying, "Oh, sure. My brothers and sisters are calling for me. I can feel that."
Sure. We can take one of the ships and leave here and find them.
Roll me an investigation check real quick.
Okay. Do I need to be worried? 24.
It might have something to do with that searing spear thing.
Yeah, probably. Well, I was like, we can fly to where the sword went down.
Well, it's coming from space towards the planet, so it will
Yeah,
intersect
like
with this ship.
where the wait, what do you mean intersect with that ship?
With the ship you're on.
So that sword is gonna hit that ship.
Yeah.
Oh, we better get the fuck out of here.
That's what I tried to tell you.
Okay, I'm like, well, great that they call you. Let's get out of here and meet them on the ground. Yeah, cool, good.
He points his hand upwards. You see a shining light. It almost ignores physical properties as it shines what appears to be through the floor and the ceiling, almost as a beacon of light.
Like a whole, like one of those in the movies, like the holy light suddenly coming out of nowhere and like.
Almost, yeah.
Okay, cool. Onto who? Onto him, I assume.
Yeah, out of his palm of his hand, vertically upwards and downwards.
Vertically upwards and downwards. So it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like a beacon.
Yeah. Got it. Can you help me back up? Because otherwise, I'm not gonna get out of here.
You can stand up. You know that.
No, I
Right?
mean like get back up there where the scientists are. So kind of have that way out.
Yeah, he uses telekinesis to bring you up.
Huh. Thank you. I can give you. We can give you a lift. Like you're welcome to come with us.
You see him just look at the light.
Okay, I'll
Just
leave it at
like
that.
for a
Well,
solid 3 or 4 seconds. He whispers something, but you don't understand it.
by the way, what are the scientists doing in the meantime? And
Panicking.
What are my two colleagues? Do the scientists actually put attention to me? Like, do I?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But
I wasn't sure if I'm actually like
you
physically
see them
visible to
behind
them.
glass. Roll me an insight check.
Didn't the glass break?
No, not the glass of the top research deck. Only of the
Oh,
observant deck.
okay.
The class where we are.
Inside,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Insight.
Yeah, no.
You have no clue, but they seem a lot worried, and they do point at you.
Yeah, like, well, when you have time, follow us. We better get the hurry out of here. And I tell the unseen servant to collect focuses and follow us into the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, you could
And while I
snatch
try
one
to
on
wake
the.
up,
You would hear the alarm siren in the general district go off,
yeah.
and you would see people running around vividly.
Okay, yeah, I would try to wake up Blitz and
I need a
Root.
medicine check each.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
Yeah, you guys are fucking awake.
Yeah. It's an emergency. Get the fuck up, and you just shake the all. It collapse to the side of the panel. You see his nose pressing like a repeated button of light mode on and off.
When did
Okay.
It's like-
Basically, I said to grab what you can and get out of here while of course, thingy, well, the unseen servant is the other one, and to Blitz, I'm like, well, this ship is gonna get destroyed. We better run. We are now wanted. Let's go.
you see Blitz pull out his cane
Why
as
was I
he
asleep?
already runs off.
Yeah.
Start sprinting.
Yeah. By the way, as I told you, grab stuff on the way. So I grab stuff on the way. He'll try to go, and the unseen servant try to get the focus. Let's see what we collect.
You're saying grab stuff, but
Hey, look, you will grab something. It might be worth or something of interest, and maybe not. Let's see.
I'm going to sprint, and if something catches my eye, I'm going to try and throw a hand out and grab it, just to have something in my open hand with my
There you
shield
go.
out in front of me.
There you go. Perfect. Good lad. Good lad.
Sure, you
And
run past and you spot something that seems interesting. You grab it on your way, Royal, and you look at it and it seems to be colorful.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
I'm going
Yeah,
to clutch it behind the shield.
Okay.
I remember
you,
there were
you smell a
two other
smell that
stations.
is like a little weird. You can roll me an investigation.
For the colorful thing? Oh
Yeah.
boy. All right.
Gonna go
I'm
back.
going to I'm going to also take a sniff of my mushroom casting guidance for this investigation, so let's
Sure.
do that. Click and click.
+2.
I literally.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
It seems to be some kind of
Major
food.
Ooh. Well, I got it.
Yeah. And then we're all running to the elevator.
I'm going to stick it in my mouth as we get to the elevator and wipe my hand off on my butt.
Are you literally just randomly eating something that looks like food?
Yeah, recover 9 hit points.
I guess I
Hey.
am.
It looks like it was a good choice. Fuck my life. I will use one. Once we're in the elevator, I will use Cure Wound on myself. I need the healing because I'm pretty wrecked.
Yeah. You make it towards the elevator as you hear the sirens and
Oh, nice. 12 hit points. Straight up back to full. That was my last spell slot, so
second.
Yeah, damn, you rolled max. You're killing it.
also
Up in the elevator, and Royal's like
apparently
open
I'm
hand.
about to. Also, apparently I'm about to kill myself if I don't get a ship and get off the ship very fast.
I don't fully know what's going on, but I think we're doing something right. Maybe it's been a whirlwind of emotions ever since I left the forest.
Everything became so complicated.
I thought the sky was falling, but I think we're past that.
Yeah.
So
now-
it went from Chicken Little to regular showing space.
Yeah, somebody got my Chicken Little reference.
Well, I figured
Yeah, I
it
know.
was Chicken Little. There's a
what?
spaceship.
I don't get
The
it.
sky falling and it just wasn't the sky. It was like
It
some
was a
high tech shit.
hexagon.
Yeah.
That's like as
Yeah, it's
blatant
like
as
a
it
Chicken
gets.
Little.
It's legit Chicken Little. Yeah, he got it.
I don't know what Chicken Little is.
It's a movie with chickens being basically like by aliens or humans. I don't remember that, but
All right,
it's
if you've ever
basically.
heard like
I think it's aliens, right?
Okay, whatever.
just
Yeah.
it's essentially The Boy Who Cried Wolf, except it's chickens saying there's aliens that are real.
Sky is falling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, an octagonal piece falls down, right? And it's like one of the like dorky chickens that finds it, and nobody believes them, and then it turns out to be real, and then the chickens have a fight with aliens. Yes, it's a weird movie.
Hey, it's going for half an hour longer than planned. Okay, chill. Because we're literally about to probably take a ship, get away, and then finish the session. So
Yeah, pretty much for you. It's over after that.
yeah.
Searching for a few things right now. Give me a moment.
Fine. I mean, what I assume is going to happen, and I hope it's going to happen that way, we're going for the third level, take the elevator, down to the hangar, take one of the frigates, apparently that's the fast one, and then get the fuck out. Well, hack it first and then get the fuck out.
I grabbed something off someone's desk and it tasted really good.
Yeah, don't do that.
You ate random plants you found. That's the equivalent of eating gas station sushi.
Yeah.
You recruited random plants you found. Who's worse?
You know what? Fair point.
Yeah. You're sentient. That's the difference, I guess.
I love the fact that
might have been sentient.
you could have gone with Hector out of the ship. Nah, fuck it. We are gonna unleash one of the angels first.
Nah, let
That's
me
my
just
favorite
absolutely
outcome.
fuck over this place before.
Well, they're less likely to look for me then.
You're
Yeah.
wanted.
I think we're fugitives, but I don't know if I know any
What
of these
the
people.
fuck did you do?
I
Well,
don't know these people either.
you know the Hammerclass sword that is coming from space down?
Oh.
It's about to hit the ship, and I decided to free one of the angels, which apparently is on the ship, who's calling for his brothers. So there's a good chance it's actually one of the archangels that I now save from imprisonment on the ship. And now I'm like, that sword might actually kill me. Let's go and get the fuck out of here.
Just like give the angel your business card. We'll work out the details later.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Because now I have.
I'm not saving your act for free.
Only on my sending stuff.
Because somehow I think him and me have a connection now because I opened my mind to him.
Oh, that's nice. See, family plan.
It pays to be open-minded.
Fuck off.
Come to think of it, that didn't even have to be food. I might have just swallowed a moss clump.
That actually might have been a mouse clump.
I hope no one
I
reads
mean,
anything on that.
You know what?
See it this way. I could have had it short and just leave with Hector. Now, maybe an angel owes me a favor?
Heads or tails, who knows? You'll
I
get a
mean,
random letter in the mail eventually from like God or something. I don't know.
at the very least, at least when he sees me next time, he's not going to think, "Who the fuck are you?" He might think, "Oh yeah, the guy who helped me once."
Yeah, you know what? God might give you a voucher for something. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
yeah.
glad, but anyway.
It goes up the ladder.
I just worry that he's an angel of vengeance as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Or he's either no judgment. I think he's actually an angel of judgment from what I got from. Sorry. Judging or judgment.
To this the current state of existence of humankind, let's say, right? That might not be too good anyways.
What is?
Yeah. That I think that might be worse because at least vengeance at least was killing people for the sake of just fucking killing them. Judgment will pass it off as a good thing. I think that's worse.
Yeah, hey, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying that
It's
is what I might have released.
like, don't worry, I'm helping people. You burned a village down. And it's like, yeah, and I almost died in space. What of it?
Boss, you killed a child.
He was gonna grow up to be a terrorist.
Damn, you can't say that.
Yeah, no, I can't. That's bad. You know what? He was gonna grow up to be a. You know what? Fuck, I don't have a very good equivalent. Damn.
But yeah, you would make it through the corridor, right? I mean, not fully. Let me tell you that one. Because you for sure will meet
Resistance?
oh yeah.
On that
You
point, I probably should cast resistance on myself.
okay? You cast resistance on yourself. You would see a pulse of blue going through the entire corridor, right? As you are having a kind of bluish outline.
Okay.
Oh boy.
As you spot like you see the elevator at the end of the corridor, and you would spot a person as the pulse comes from front to back throughout your group. You see a person rushing around the corner holding a kind of device uh, for Royal, but for you, you definitely know it's a gun.
Oh boy. I'm looking at the guy in front of us and going, "You have to run!"
I say cover.
What?
He's aiming for you.
Yeah, for me,
Oh,
that's
boy.
why I still call out cover and
Oh,
try to
your
get jumped.
yeah, because it's a pretty open fucking corridor. You know how
Cover
plain the
where?
corridors are. Cover where?
Actually,
Put
I'm
my
gonna let.
shield in front of me
Actually,
and then lunge into
no, I have a
prone.
perfect idea. I'm gonna let the unseen servant walk in front of me, because
my
in this case,
It's
he
not
should.
No, it's not a combatant. It goes through.
Doesn't know because it has its own HP.
Does it? Does it state that?
Yes, it does.
AC and HP and its stat line.
Yeah, it has 1 HP.
Okay. So yeah, if he
I'm using an unseen servant
you know
shield.
yeah, it's cover.
There
Yeah,
you
I'm
go.
going to lunge with my shield in front of me and duck onto the ground prone as a
Crit.
cover. Oh.
Doesn't he also has his shield? He normally tends to head up, as he said before. You know.
Yeah. Does a 26 crit you?
Well, his adamantine shield would make a crit and non-crit.
No,
but yeah.
he targets you.
Yes, that's a hit.
You're the guy that freed him, so you're the first one to shoot at.
Does it crit you?
Yes.
Okay, just let me look at the thing.
Just
Pathfinder
don't like
rules. Does
don't-
it crit you? Is it 10 above your AC?
don't like outright kill me, mate.
Yeah, sure, unlucky. Let me just.
I'm just glad I healed myself.
Yeah.
Me too.
I've never heard such fucking audacity. Does a crit hit?
Does a 26 crit? Yeah.
Does
That's
it
like
crit
asking.
you?
That does this every time. He always fucks me over with a crit. Down in the dungeon, double crit. Up here, crit. It's like,
Yeah, come on.
you always fuck me over with a crit in the worst possible situation.
It's always well placed as well.
Yeah,
Dad,
exactly.
how could you? Why would you crit like this?
It's almost a little too convenient.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
isn't it?
Maybe this is like the gods punishing you for your crit streaks.
God, that's 3d4. Shit.
Oh,
Ow.
I
That's
wish you the best.
64 plus 4.
I don't, unless you were really bad.
19
On the bright
pierce.
side, I think you take one less damage because of the unseen servant. It takes
Yeah.
1 HP from me.
It just pierces through the servant, takes away. You take 18 pierce.
Yeah, no, that instantly knocks me out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you see him. You hear him scream, "Stand down! Stand down!"
So it's a straight corridor, and he's one guy, right?
Yeah, he's one guy.
You just had to fucking crit me, don't you?
Yeah.
Fucking piece
So-
of shit.
I'm
so not sorry about that.
ducked on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
in
and
fairness,
there's no people behind him, and I'm like crouched, and the person behind me just went down. What is our Kenku friend up to? He's just sprinting.
Yeah, he just bolts for the guy.
Bolt straight at him. I'm glad we have an understanding. I'm also going to bolt at him, and with my adamantine shield.
Everybody
in front
roll
of me.
initiative.
Oh boy. I'm glad we have an understanding. The heftiest thing on me is my shield. It's made of ship.
Let me look at Blitz. Here's a plus
I'm so annoyed right now.
Okay, the
Same
gunner
here.
goes first, then Blitz, then you, Royal.
Didn't the gunner just go?
Yeah, that was surprise round.
Oh.
I'm
Bonus
not quite sure.
action.
Wait,
Pulled.
how's it actually? We are where we are in danger. How is that a surprise round then?
No, he came around the corner with the pulse and shot you.
Oh boy.
And then everybody rolled initiative because that's a surprise round.
Right.
Yeah, but he's gonna as you're bolting still for him, he's gonna fan the hammer. He's gonna roll an attack roll with yeah, as two people up, 2 attacks.
Oh boy.
Royal 13 to AC, 23 on Blitz. Holy shit.
Oh good god.
That shit hits. There's nothing he can do. He can deflect the D4 plus 3, which is 5.
Oh boy.
How was that about the GM is not trying to kill us?
13 hits me. Ow. I have noisy.
Yeah, Blitz takes 10 damage as he puts his hand in front of the bullet, but the bullet kind of goes through his hand and slightly into his shoulder. It's a little less bad than it could be. That guy has 5 hit points now, Blitz.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Root is probably down instantly considering.
Probably. Is that the same damage?
Let's see. 3d4 plus 4.
Yeah, I think it's almost impossible that
13.
you don't knock him out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That does knock me down. Okay.
Okay, Blitz's
Let's
turn.
go to the war cry.
This is ridiculous. He took both of us out literally in a matter of like one turn, technically speaking.
Yeah, low level characters and guns, yeah.
It's forward,
Wow.
crashes to the ground.
It all happened so fast in the span of 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's gonna unarmed strike and flurry of blowsing him.
He's a monk.
Yeah, he's a monk. Let me just where do I never.
Well, and this is how the new characters are instantly dead.
Hey guys, my name is Royal. It's a pleasure to meet you. Goodbye.
We can't even get past the fucking intro level.
Down I go.
So I heard y'all are getting mollywopped. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because
Gun
the
monk.
dead decided to pull out the cyber guns.
2
We've been
flurry of
abandoned by the
blows
biblical angel.
attacks. Wow, that hits.
Didn't you guys decide to free a fucking
Wow.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, those both hit. The first one misses, but the flurry of blows both hit. So 7.
Well, who knows? Maybe the angel decides to grace us.
Which is 11 hit points. That guy needs to roll me a con save. 1.
Please.
Nope, wrong one.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Wow.
He's fine.
God damn it.
Well, he only has a revolver against a monk in melee combat. That guy is not shooting him in melee.
It's going to thwap him with the back of the gun.
Basically, that's all he can do. 20 plus. His strength is ass. Even if he's proficient. That misses. Okay, Blitz's turn. Everybody roll me a death save.
Boy.
Also,
believe that's just
yeah,
a
he's
D10.
out of key points now.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, boy.
One fail.
One fail.
Okay,
So
you
we
both have.
rolled the exact same.
Okay, yeah, Blitz is gonna try to punch him. Oh, fuck!
Oh no.
That's a net one. Shit, I could fuck you over, Blitz, right now.
Still gets that bonus action on armed strike, I believe.
No, only if he has a key point to spare, which he does not anymore.
Isn't it? It's just martial arts. Flurry of blows gets you 2.
Yes, but you need to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
No, yeah, just regular martial arts gives you the 1 attack.
Yeah, he
Okay.
only has 1 attack. So, he whiffs that super hard with a 12 and an 82. Lucky bastard. He doesn't even slip and fall, he only has half movement speed.
Oh. Oh,
Well,
crit fails. Oh, no.
considering that monks have ridiculous movement speed anyway, it's like, eh.
Yeah, it's 20 feet for 1 round. Yeah, the guard's turn. God, +2. That misses. Okay, come on, Kenku person. Meets it, beats it.
Hey.
Honestly, I think he was just really lucky to knock out 2 people instantly.
With a gun.
Yeah, that other guy goes down.
Wow.
Oh, thank God.
He had a high dex and a high con, that's it. So yeah, he punches him and he runs back at his slowed movement speed as he basically punched himself into the kneecap. He knows Garadon longer, so Garadon gets his medicine check first.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I believe. I forgive you.
Oh shit.
You made it
Dude.
work.
You fail 1 death save.
Dude.
Oh, no. Do I have to roll?
Can...
Royal, roll me your save.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, you have 1 success. Urgil, roll me your save. Please. Ah!
Oh, no.
Okay, you succeed. You have 1 success, 2 fails. He's gonna medicine check you.
Swear to God. Dead. Funeral. I swear.
He's stable.
Thank you.
He's having a heart attack. Royal, he comes over to you.
I am a wilting flower.
Yeah, roll me your save, as you have 1 success, 1 fail.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
God.
found the button for it.
Huh?
Hey!
You have 2 successes, 1 fail, and he's gonna try to medicine check you. Medicine.
Here we go.
You're stable.
Wow.
Hey!
He even heals you 1 health point.
No,
I
it's a
don't know.
dirty. It's a dirty
Oh,
20.
the daddy, never
Yeah.
mind.
But yeah, you're both stable as he drags your asses into the elevator.
I managed CPR on a plant.
Oh.
Way to go.
Yeah, that monk has a gun now.
They did surgery on a grape.
I'm an accountant, but.
Oh no.
There you go. I mean, he can lend it to me. I'm proficient in it.
Well, I'm stable now. I'm a stable
Yeah.
wilted plant.
Oh,
Yeah, so, yeah. So, yeah, you get into the kind of thing. You hear rumbling going on as you would. Not yet, but, you know. You would feel an impact even if you're unconscious.
yeah.
Like you're even when you're unconscious, you still feel that something is happening outside there.
In short, basically, the Kenku needs to drag our ass over to the ship, hack the ship, and then fly it to Earth.
Yeah. You know that shit ain't happening. So you would find yourself in a capsule after an hour. You spend 1 hit dice to regain 1 hit point.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine with the capsule.
Yeah.
That's-
The capsule. You look back at the ship. You see hundreds and hundreds of those.
Okay.
It looks like a
How I-
meteorite shower. As you see, Anybody played Halo Reach?
Yeah.
You know what scene,
Oh,
right?
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's like that.
I got like, did we get away?
Yeah, he nods.
Yeah.
Somebody has the clip or a picture of it. I think it's this one here. Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, to be fair, I'm not entirely unpleased with that. I mean, A, we got away.
Yeah.
B, we may have collected some interesting shit. C, there's a gun. That could get really fucking handy.
Gun.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can't say monk with gun.
No, but an artificer with a gun is very useful.
You do just have firearm proficiency as an artificer.
Yes, I do. So I'm actually the only one who can actually use that gun efficiently.
What, you think Royals never used a gun?
Yes. As a matter of fact, yes.
What gives you that idea?
Let me just share this at the right time here. This is basically what you see.
Oh my god.
That comes around pretty closely to it. You see the spear kind of shattering through it. And Ergel, you would see a last image in your head for a moment. I will fetch you that one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's nice shift.
Pretty.
Yeah, as you would see this picture in your mind.
I
Picture
assume.
NPCs.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
TLDR.
do I know from religion that archangels have 6 wings?
Roll me a religion check with disadvantage. You're knowledgeable. You're not really a faith person.
Yeah, that's fair.
4.
Well, you know, they do say people change.
Hmm?
That's a 9.
Yeah,
Wait.
no. Yeah, no.
No, 7.
Yes, even
Okay,
more so.
but I'm pretty damn confident it's
Yeah,
an angel.
it's an angel, so it's yes.
I assume it's also a fairly strong angel.
Yeah, like you don't know how strong they can be, but that felt very powerful. Yes.
Fair enough. Cool. I take this as a nudge, kinda, maybe.
Okay. Next time, we will do your descent to Earth, and your what you will find there. I hope you had fun with the session.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
As
Oh
always.
boy.
I think that's a fair
The
description.
monk clutched up right there.
Yeah, dude.
he was bloody before, right? So it was just like he got shot and he had to deflect missile, else he would go unconscious as well.
Dude, my ass clenched. That's how tight that encounter was.
Yeah. It's just a first level gunslinger.
I don't know who you are. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am.
The guy had a bonus action to track targets that have been reported, right? With a blue hue, like the fairy fire spell, so you can see them through walls, right? And then he has a revolver. That's it. And yeah, not even action surge. His second wind.
Look,
That's it.
That's it. I'm really happy because I think that worked out almost the best it could have been.
Yeah.
Like we freed an angel, we got an Esther player. I managed to get the Kenku with me.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just cool. And
Eat a nice
Absolutely.
snack.
the only thing this could have gone better if we would have actually taken one of the frigates rather than the escape pod. That is literally
Yes, you
the
could
only
have
way this
done
could have
better
gone
with
better.
that, but apart from that, yes.
I mean, we got some extra gear, we got the gun, we freed the angel. Yeah, I mean,
You also have a focus to craft while you're on your descent.
exactly. So, and we might have some other stuff we don't know yet because we don't know what the fuck I randomly picked or what the Kenku may have randomly picked. So we see that. We will see about that.
Okay.
You
We,
look at
we
me next time colorful goo on my hands.
Yeah, we only knew that you suddenly have weird goo on you.
okay. We're gonna do a little break here, and then we're gonna continue like in half an hour or so.
Cool. In this case, I wish everyone else good night. It was fun, and damn, that was a ride.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Good night.